How's it going, everyone? DJ Aceman, Big Don, and FKP right here today for the Red Sox Yankees live stream right here on any given Monday morning. What's going on, boys?
Not much. How about yourself?
Good. Everything's good here. Excited for
Time
this
to
big
get up.
game. Yeah, time to get up, everyone, for tuning in. Just a reminder, everyone, you can always comment in the comments on the chat. The chat is live the whole night throughout the game, so please go voice your, whether you're a Red Sox fan, Yankees fan, whatever, or if you just want to converse with us, we're here, and that's just a reminder. But anyways, boys, we have a big game tonight. Red Sox Yankees final game of the 4 game set at Fenway Park. A lot at stake for the Red Sox in this. Yankees right now enjoying a 15-game lead over the Red Sox, and they're just dominating in the AL East. So this is a big game for the Sox and the Yankees, especially for the Sox, because they have a very tough schedule ahead. But what are your thoughts on this game? Maybe we'll start with predictions or just overall what you have seen from the series so far for both teams.
We'll go to the neutral fan first.
Yes, the neutral fan. Um, in terms of implications right now, it's just who can finish off the first half of the season on a positive note. I think whether the Yankees win or lose, it doesn't matter much to them. They're ahead by so much. But if they're able to win this series in Fenway, then it's a big morale booster for them more than anything, and it just leaves the Red Sox with a black eye more than anything. In terms of if I were to say predictions for today, I think based off of pitching matchup alone, I'll take the Yankees to finish it off. But the Red Sox can easily come back. They've just been this entire series, they've been up and down a lot. They've not been consistent. And the one thing that always comes back to haunt them is their pitching. Their hitting and defense it's incredible. It's just always their pitching is what will lead them to lose. And now to the local New York Yinzer.
Geez. Well, as you said, the Yankees have a pretty decent lead over the rest of the division. So it really ultimately comes down to sort of. I mean, this could be a possible playoff matchup for the Yankees. Of course, the Red Sox are. I mean, it's a dogfight between who's going to be second place in the AL East between the Red Sox, Blue Jays, and the Devil Rays. But what the Red Sox could be a possible wild card team. They are going to be in the hunt, and this could be a team the Yankees have to face in order to get to, you know, a World Series, an ALCS, and they need to win at Fenway. I think we saw on the first game that a freaking Garrett Cole is freaking weak against Rafael Devers. He keeps saying homers against him, so I don't know if Cole should be pitching at Fenway. The other night, Nestor Cortez was on the mound. The Yankees put absolute home run fest, and and then from last night's, of course they struggled, and of course the Red Sox had that walk off. There were a lot of major errors on the Yankees' part, including Anthony Rizzo in the bottom at the top of the 10th, and then Josh Donaldson could have ended the game right there with a double play, but he fumbled the ball, and ultimately the Red Sox capitalized off that with Jeter Dow's, and then they just walked it off in the bottom of the 10th. So, with that being said, I think the Yankees should be coming out with a vengeance tonight if they want to make a statement to say, okay, we're gonna make sure we can win on the road here, especially at Fenway. I think the Yankees are gonna do everything to get it done.
All right, there you go. So, what does the local Boston Yinzer have to say in response?
Okay, I think that so far this series has been, I would say, very Yankees dominated. I think Friday's game, the 12-5 victory, showed how dominant the Yankees are as a lineup. Top down, they are just unstoppable hitting. I think they put up 14 hits in Friday's game. And Thursday's game, it was, a close contest, 6-5, the final. Cole pitched pretty well. Rafi was definitely keeping the Sox in it. And Saturday's game, I think there were a lot of times where the Red Sox could have actually blown the game open too, and they failed to do so, especially with that bases loaded situation that they failed at. But honestly, they got their breaks in the eighth inning, and then also in the 10th inning where Verdugo came up clutch, and also the Donaldson bobble, which would have probably ended the game. I think that it would have been a close play at first base, but I think that they would have had Bogarts at first if they did turn two. But needless to say, tonight's going to be a big game. You know, you have Taliesin and also you have Pivetta going up against each other. Their ERAs are about the same. Talions is at
Tyone.
3.63 ERA. Tyone, and Pivetta's is at 3.68 ERA. So they're around the same. Tyone has a 9-2 record. Pivetta is 8-6 right now. Pivetta has been pitching pretty well though for the Sox. He's one of their veteran pitchers. And honestly, the Red Sox, 6 of their last 8 starting pitchers, have been rookies. So they have been actually pitching a lot of rookies in this series. We saw Winkowski pitch the other night. He had Cutter Crawford pitch yesterday's game. So honestly, the Red Sox, with their young lineup tonight, are going to come in, I think, a little bit as underdogs throughout the series. But I think that tonight, if they had after last night's victory, this could bring a lot of pride into them, and they might want to even up the series before heading down to Tampa. So I'm predicting the Red Sox will come out and even the series at Fenway and close out a Sunday on a good high note.
There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. No surprise from the New York Yinzer and the Boston Yinzer who they're predicting.
Anyways, we want to get the
lineup.
score up.
Get the lineup like who's batting today.
Yeah, let's
Or
go
who's,
get that up.
Let's go get all these.
So I checked right now on ESPN, and I don't know if it's final or not. I think it's final because first pitch is happening soon.
Yeah, I think the Sunday night games though, they're a little bit slow occasionally. We can see if these are up right now. They should have this up.
Because
Let's
right
go
now
check.
I'm seeing, in terms of lineup, they have the Yankees will have LeMahieu hitting first, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Donaldson, the King of New York according to Big Don, Matt Carpenter, Aaron Hicks, Trevino, and Kenner Falefa
All
at
right, they're going to be
shortstop.
Kind of
taking on.
Falefa.
Yeah.
They're taking on Joey
Oh,
Bats.
here we go. So yeah,
Well,
they've already announced it right here. If you're watching on ESPN, just like us. And then
Yep, there it is. Yep.
For the Red Sox, they'll be going with Duran at center field, Vasquez at catcher, JD Martinez at designated hitter. It'd honestly be a surprise if they don't have him at designated hitter at all, or even batting. Bogarts, Verdugo, Story, Cordero, Bradley Jr., and Dahlbeck. That's not bad. It's not a bad lineup.
Yeah, the Red Sox always know how to hit, so
Yeah.
it's just going to be, can they get the most out of their pitching court? I mean, their bullpen isn't that bad this year.
That's always the number one part. They always need improvement on, though, is always the bullpen area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I understand lots of Boston Yinzers out there are like, oh my God, I hate certain players. You should be lucky with what you got compared to my team. And also, I would say the San Francisco Giants as well. So Oakland Athletics and San Francisco Giants were very up and down on that department versus the Yankees and the Red Sox are very consistent more so. Would you guys agree on that, or?
I would say I think that the Red Sox have a little bit more. Don't forget the Red Sox and the Yankees are a lot more wealthier than the A's, and they have a lot more, buying power than them. So I think that there is an advantage there. But I'm just looking at the Red Sox pitching yesterday. The bullpen is kind of, I would say on my part, in the games that I've watched this year, they're either 50-50. You can either have players do really well on some nights, or you have, pitchers struggle. Last night, Ryan Brazier, who actually has been pitching pretty well, he had his ERA around 6 at the beginning of the season, dropped it down to about 4.02. But last night he really struggled. He gave up 3 hits and 2 earned runs. And he only struck out 1 batter, so he definitely struggled last night. But Strom, he pitched well. He closed out that inning that Brazier struggled. Schreiber, he's been pitching really well. He struck out 1 guy. And he got 2 flyouts. And then you had Tanner Hoke come in. And he played really well, 0 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. And Jake Diekman as well. He gave up an earned run, but and 2 hits, but he did strike out someone and he pitched 1 inning. So I
Right.
think the Red Sox, with all their ups and downs, they have had some good pitching performances from the bullpen. The bullpen at the beginning of the year was struggling a lot because their starting pitchers were doing really well when everyone was actually healthy. But
By the way, I sent
since
you
now
the
there's been
ESPN Gamecast.
No,
a
thank
lot
you.
of injuries.
Here we
But
go.
yeah,
First pick. Well,
Well, all right,
Yeah.
DJ May's up to bats. I think. I don't know. Should we give an analysis based on like teams pitch by pitch?
yeah, I mean, we can pull it up on MLB.com or even ESPN because they'll have the little thing that says this is where it was pitched.
yeah, we could do that.
For all the folks out there that would like to see where the ball was located and can also complain with us when the umpire makes a bad call.
Yeah, we could also. I'm actually gonna. We could
Yeah.
show umpire scorecard too. That's a really good one as well. I'm trying to find this right here real quick.
Out of all the pictures you mentioned, though, for the Red Sox bullpen, Jake Diekman's the one that comes to mind. Of course, coming from Bay Area.
Yep.
Well, he wasn't from that. He used to pitch for the Athletics for about a year or two, but he rarely pitched because we had signed him and he got injured by the time we signed him. So he rarely pitched, and I think his contract was up by then, and he just took a minor one with the Red Sox, and now he's starting to pitch. And
There's a
he's
strikeout
doing
from LeMahieu.
oh
Not good. I like Diekman. He's got the legendary freaking sidearm right there. He's a nasty pitcher.
yeah, that's what Oakland was hoping for, but he was just injured majority of the time, and we couldn't keep his contract.
You were hoping he was gonna be the next Chad Bradford.
The next Chad Bradford, the next Grant Balfour, if you guys remember that name.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Grant Balfour.
Oh man. We were so desperate, the A's, we went to Sergio Romo to be one of our closers. And this
Wow.
is not young Sergio Romo, this is old Sergio Romo.
We got the Gamecast is coming up really quick, boys. Just got underway from MLB.com, but let's go bring it up.
Correct.
Also, later on in the live stream, we're going to discuss a little bit of the All Star Game, some of our predictions for that. So we'll keep
And
you
the
all
legend of
posted on that.
Zachary Wilson.
Yeah, we'll discuss
So,
some of
yeah.
that too.
Wow, they called
There
that a
we go.
strike. They said Judge went for it. Well, let's see.
Ooh, I think he might have. That looks close.
He went for it, it looks like.
We'll also go
He
through
went
some of
for
the
it.
other games going on as well. I mean, right now San Francisco is hammering San Diego 12-0.
Their bases loaded. Oh, it's bottom of the ninth and bases are loaded with one out.
That's been a big game.
Aaron Judge even go for it. Aaron
Nope,
Judge
he's
didn't
like, I
even
knew
run
it.
for it. He's foul ball. It was like Aaron Judge was like, nope, not even gonna try it. No, I was watching the Giants game for a little bit, and that's just a slugfest. It's if you're a Padres fan, avert your eyes. Just don't watch that game at all.
That was at
Orioles.
Petco, too.
The Orioles are surprisingly doing well.
There you
Yeah,
Of
go.
all the
you know,
teams right now, the Orioles are actually surprisingly doing well and
They're
could.
actually one of the hottest teams
Uh-oh.
right now.
Oh no, that's too high.
There you
Yeah,
go.
the
Judge
O's
gets
are
Ah,
actually
that
a
was
hot
a
team
hit.
right now. I'm just looking at
Some-
the standings right now. Orioles are doing a
They're
lot
they're
better.
not that far behind. They're almost 500 right now.
They're like with the Mariners right now. They're 2.5 games behind or so. I think maybe 4.
Yeah,
And they can make a playoff run.
they beat the Angels again today, who have absolutely collapsed.
Well, that's the thing is with the Angels is. Sorry about that. I was just watching that hit again. I'm surprised. That was perfectly placed, but at the same time, I would think that'd be kind of a routine pop-up or fly-out. But it was a nice hit. Is a team like the Orioles, could they make the playoffs? Possibly. But I think I was going on about the Angels. Is the Angels have signed major key players. Was it they got Noah Syndergaard over the offseason? And they have Shohei Ohtani and Mike
Mike
Trout over
Trout.
there too. Yeah.
Mhm. Anthony
Thing is,
Randone too, but he's not playing.
yeah, Anthony Rendon. But always their number one problem is pitching. I
Mhm.
understand they got Noah Syndergaard, but he hasn't been really doing much for them. They need more out of it because the thing too is they deal with lots of injuries,
Yep.
especially with Mike Trout, and luckily not to Shohei Ohtani yet.
Yeah.
Which when he got injured, that was a serious injury because of the complication of he keeps hitting and he always keeps pitching as well,
Yeah, he's like
and
in the
he's also
lineup
their
almost
top
every
pitcher.
night.
Yeah, he's also their top pitcher aside from Noah Syndergaard, I'd say. But he's been kind of under the radar for some time.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Angels. And this is the thing, they have the star power to at least bring them maybe to a wild card. I mean, right now the Astros are just running the West, but they
Yeah.
have some star power. Now you have Syndergaard, you've always had Trout, you have Rendon if he's healthy. You also have Shohei. I mean, those are players that you could build a team around. And maybe you have some other guys who are just coming up too. But I mean, they had that horrible streak of losing 13 in a row or 14. Actually, they lost 14 in a row.
Yeah.
Um, back in late May, early June, and since then they have just been 500. I mean, in their last 10 games, they're 2-8, so they have really struggled. And I mean, these are games. I mean, they should. I mean, with
And
the
Giancarlo
Orioles,
Stanton hit a home run.
Wow. Oh,
wow,
and it's gone 2-0.
damn, your
You're
TV's
ahead by
like
a little
a
bit.
whole minute ahead, or like a whole couple seconds ahead.
So yeah, I'm just giving the play-by-play here. Yeah, I think
Give
with
it.
the Angels, this is what the Angels always do. They always
That was
try
nice.
to. I mean, they have Trout, they have Ohtani. Those are two generational talents right there. But I mean, what the Angels always try to do, I mean, they try to sign players to like max contracts. They like they're washed up players,
Yeah.
or they just like turn washed up. It's like the freaking New York Knicks whenever they try to sell like an aging veteran or something like that, and then they try to like they milk the last bit of baseball out of them or try to like relive their glory days.
Like
So
Aaron
they pay them
Loop.
like they're in the player game, they're in the glory days, but it always keeps
Right.
them failing because the Angels have a terrible culture. They don't have any sort of pitching whatsoever. It's just absolutely dog shit at this point.
Hmm.
That sounds about right for the Angels. Is
I
they're
mean,
able to get
they
the
completely just
players.
blew it this
They
year,
just
and then 12. They went on a 12-game losing streak. One of those games was a series against the Yankees. They completely just killed them. I remember listening to the Michael Kay show, and this is gonna be a side rant about Yankees fans. They had one guy call in and say that that Judge is better than Trout because he sucked during that series. I mean, Trout is a
really.
generational talent right there. I mean, but
Mhm.
the disappointing thing is the Angels are just holding him back at this point from having any sort of playoff success to the point where this guy doesn't really have like a career. I mean, you could say statistically he's like the best player. He's one of the best players in baseball history. But the guy's never has this guy won a playoff series?
No, I don't
No,
think
I don't
so.
think so.
Mike
I mean,
Trout's
if he
like
played,
the Barry Sanders of the MLB. Or it's
he's like
like, have you
Charles
seen that meme where it's like the Ferraris underneath like a really crappy house?
No, I have
You know what I'm
not seen that
talking
one.
about?
No.
No, that's pretty much. So it's like a mobile home park, and then there's like a Ferrari underneath the car park. That's
Oh
like Mike
damn.
Trout and Shohei Ohtani. Then the crappy mobile home park is just the Angels.
Damn.
We got the whatever kid in chat.
It was good, whatever, kid.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, he lays out the point perfectly right here. I mean, Trout, the Angels are just holding him back. And he's
Yeah.
gonna be there for a long time. So the Angels need to get a grip on sort of things. They need to bring in the right coaches. The Joe Madden experiment failed horrendously.
Well, it's also bad too that they fired Joe Madden during the beginning of the season. After seeing that, you knew something was up. Because you don't see teams do that often where in the beginning of the season they say, we're firing our head coach. That's
Yeah,
one of the last things you want to do. That just screams to everyone in the MLB, we have a problem right now in the locker room.
Hmm.
I mean the Phillies also did that with Girardi, but I think the Phillies have kind of rebounded a little bit since then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because I
they
think
have
but
rebounded.
yeah, but at least surprisingly with the Phillies, they've rebounded. which is, normally when you do something like that, it's always a hard thing and it doesn't look very good. But I think also with lots of people, they were expecting with these two coaches, like Madden and Girardi, similar to like Tony La Russa a little bit, is
They're retreads.
yes. I mean, I was surprised when I went to see the Giants play the White Sox on July 1st that I didn't hear a chant of saying, well, because there are not that many White Sox fans in good old Yinzer Bay Area, of saying fire Tony La Russa
Yeah,
because they do not like him.
Yeah, they don't like him. I mean,
They
the
just don't
culture in the
like him.
White Sox has gone just completely terrible at this point.
yeah, they're not playing good. And here's the thing about this: they're in a weak division where they can be in third place and be like maybe 8-9 games back and still have a shot in September in becoming the leading the Central. Because I mean, you have the Guardians right now they're doing okay. They just don't really have the pitching, and I will say Jose Ramirez should have been an all-star and he didn't get it.
Well,
But yeah, I mean, you have the rest of the team that's just maybe not that great. And I think you also have the Twins, and they have a couple all stars on that team. But again, I don't think that no one's popping out at me. I think that those teams, the White Sox with their lineup, they should really just be blowing teams out right now.
oh yeah.
I mean, they have a great lineup. I mean, you looked at all their players. I mean, they have had some injuries with Mercedes. He got injured this season. I think Jose Abreu might have been injured a little bit, but I mean, you've had a couple injuries that have held them back, but they are a team that are a juggernaut when healthy. And we saw this last year. They did get eliminated, but they did make the playoffs. And Tony La Russa is a historic coach who has had a lot of experience. He really knows the game well, but this team is just not living up to expectations, and they're the biggest disappointment I think of 2022 so far.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at other teams too in terms of disappointments.
I mean, the Braves
Yeah.
were horrible for a while, and then they just got hot.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
the
now
Braves
they're-
were able to recover.
now they're not that far behind the Mets now. But speaking of which, I think going back to the retread story comments here. I mean, the Mets are kind of the only successful team that's kind of pulled this off. I mean,
Lol,
then again,
Mets.
we're only halfway through the season at this point. But the Mets look very good under Buck Showalter.
Yeah,
And I
we
always
haven't
liked
gone
Buck.
to we haven't gotten to lol Mets yet though.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the little Mets yet, and I mean,
Which
Buck Showalter. I mean, he's a good manager. He produced a lot of young teams that went on to win World Series, like the
Right.
Yankees, and then we had the Diamondbacks. And up
That's
until
always-
the Orioles, where he didn't put in Zach Britton to pitch. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
other than that, Buck Showalter's it's a fine coach.
Yeah,
The Mets have looked very good under him.
and the
Ye-
slugfest in San Diego is finally over. Thank goodness. The Giants beat them.
All right, Red Sox are up.
How bad was that game? I'm actually gonna check. 12-0. All right, yeah, that was an absolute slugfest. And an update too: the Dodgers are leading the Cubs right now, 10-8, in the top of the 7th.
Okay. Yeah, I was noticing that one too.
I'm gonna predict a fire sale from the Cubs at the deadline this year.
Yeah, they're getting Contreras. He's leaving.
Well, I mean, what are the teams we would all agree on that fire sale is gonna happen?
Definitely Oakland.
A's.
Okay,
Oakland.
thanks a lot. Yeah, I know that. That's like been even before the season started. Everyone knew that was gonna happen.
I think Cincinnati's gonna give away Castillo.
Yeah,
Kansas City. There's already talks right now that everyone's to the Boston Yinzers out there. They're not gonna like this, but Andrew Benintendi might be going to New York.
I'm fine with
yeah.
that.
I would personally prefer not Jay Happ. That was a former pitcher, Ian Happ from the Cubs. But
Mm.
I mean, I don't really see Benintendi as that much of an upgrade, especially since we're looking at people that can help against the Astros. Benintendi has absolutely been terrible against the Astros.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
You-
I think
Even though I think
Yeah,
he will
yeah,
be
go
an
ahead.
upgrade over Joey Gallo at this point.
yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
that's
that
Joey Gallo.
Gallows will probably get head out. He'll probably head out. But Benintendi's a really good fielder. And I mean, this season he's been hitting really well, surprisingly. He struggled with the Sox up until when he was playing really well in that
The World
playoff
Series here.
playoff campaign
Yeah.
when they won the World Series. But until that point, he was struggling when he was a young player. Like he was not hitting the ball. I think he was batting under 200 for quite a bit. He
Ugh.
was really not doing well. The only reason why they kept him in was because he was a very fast. When he got on base, he could steal a base. He was a hustler in the outfield. He was making plays. He kind of reminds me of what's going on with Duran right now, who's a fast player. And he did actually come off to a really good start when he was called up. But since then, he's made a lot of like errors in the field. He's also a lot of players have just or coaches have been a little disappointed in his outfield experience too. I mean, you saw the mishap that he had yesterday, and not being able to track down a fly ball. But he's one of those players though. He kind of gives me a little bit of he reminds me a little bit of Benintendi just in his build and the way that he can track down fly balls. But
Okay.
yeah, I think Benintendi is probably going to be on the sale. But I think Castillo right now is that one player because Montas already went to Tampa yesterday.
No, Frankie Montas is already talking with Tampa.
Oh, he's talking with Tampa.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. It's like they're talking already.
No, I
Because
think he's there, right? I think they got
no,
him.
Frankie Montas. So here's the thing from the Oakland perspective right now. Ooh, you got beamed.
Ooh.
Wow, he still got him out at first. This is
Got hit
it's
in the
all you
back.
wonder. Yeah. No, he got hit in the leg.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Italian got hit in
Vasquez.
the leg, and then he still
he
got him out.
still
Knocked
got
that.
up to get him out there.
Still got up. Yep. Yeah, let's see
Ooh.
this again. Ooh,
Yep,
That's a
right in the
risky
leg.
throw too, you know. Those are the hardest like when you play baseball, you have to do that right down the line. You really don't want
where'd
to
he get
screw up
hit?
the first baseman. You don't want to cross him up and he goes and then you
And
just have
beans
the
the
first
runner
baseman
in the
get
head.
crossed up by the runner.
Yeah, beans the runner in the head, and that's not good either.
Oh, we got
But
another
what I was
chat.
saying. Oh,
Yep, I'm gonna pull up the whatever
He
kid.
said, "I thought Andrew would become a star with the Sox." Yeah, it's
eh,
honestly I think
yeah,
though at the time you had still an all-star outfield. You had
Mookie
JBJ, I
Betts.
believe. He was still there. Mookie was still there. Um, so you still had a good outfield. I did too. I think that although he was struggling a lot with the Sox, and I think that maybe a new setting and a new franchise was right for him. And I mean, you have Kansas City, who they have been struggling for a while. And I think he
Yeah.
was getting the playing time there and he was really focusing on his hitting and maybe the hitting coaches were finding out the little niches that he had to adjust to. And I think for him personally as a player and his development, I think going to Kansas City was the right move.
Out of
And I
all the
mean,
teams too,
yeah.
because Kansas City is one of those teams that in the past few years or so they've won the World Series, but I've never seen a team that's won the World Series before just tank so hard as Kansas City.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the downfall of being a small market team. You can't really retain all the players that have gotten you to the World Series. I mean, we've seen this in a lot of teams that sort of had this one
Unless your name's
there, and
Salvador
then after that,
Perez.
we just like dips
Yeah,
back into
Sal.
our relevance.
Yeah. But Salvador, his body's just it's wearing and tearing right now from playing in Kansas City so long.
Hey, but you know what? He led the league. Well, he was one of the home run leaders last year.
Yeah.
He had a heck of a year.
That's the thing. He's gonna be their number one player all the time until either he moves on or he retires.
Yeah, or unless like a prospect comes up, that's really good, just good.
Yeah, but then they're gonna have to go through the whole thing that what the Giants are going through with Buster Posey leaving. They need to find a
Mm,
catcher. But anyway, I think we were gonna go on Frankie Montas real quick in terms of trades.
yeah.
So with Montas right now, it's weird because for Oakland, it's not a good scenario. It's not a good situation for him right now. The past game he pitched or so, I think they said he aggravated his non-pitching shoulder. And now to the average fan out there, that sounds like, oh, that's nothing, right? He should still be able to be traded highly. That's still not a good thing, even if you're pitching, because you still need to catch the ball and they want to make sure you're completely healthy and they don't want to go through the whole rehab. So my guess is he's still going to get traded, but the return that Oakland's going to get is not going to be as high now because the team's going to know about the injury and they're
Mm,
going to have to say, well, we don't want to risk it anymore than what it's at right now. And it could possibly go to the throwing arm eventually. So right now, because the trade deadline is about beginning of August, right?
yep.
Yeah, I mean, Oakland's going to get calls right now, but they're not going to get, I would say they're not going to get a big return on Frankie Montas because of that injury. Until the injury can heal up, and if they try to trade him right now, like they did with someone like Bethencourt, who was completely fine, we pretty much got was it the Rays scraps? I mean, they're
Mhm.
not bad players, but the thing is, we kind of got them for nothing. Um, yeah, I don't know what Oakland's gonna get. My guess is it will be prospects, and the teams that will go for him, it'll be a playoff contending team most likely.
Yeah,
Like if,
especially a playoff team that needs pitching, like the
like,
Red Sox.
oh god, yeah, probably the Red Sox or I don't know. We
Rays.
can say the Blue Jays.
I think the Blue Jays could be. I think the Rays though, they were the ones that were being discussed the most.
Yeah,
I, could, I mean, they have Shane McClanahan, who's I believe he's like 24, 25. But other than that, their pitching has been. I want to look into their depth chart. I think they've had a
for the
few
Rays.
injuries. Yeah,
Like, let me
yeah.
see too.
McClanahan. You have Drew Rasmussen. Um, you have Corey Kluber, Jeffrey Springs, and
Hmm.
Shane Baz.
How's Corey Kluber gone for them?
So this season, Kluber
Yeah,
has checking out his numbers right now. So this season he has pitched in, I believe he has had how many starts? Doesn't list it here. He's pitched. He's had 72 strikeouts. Um, he
16 games
has
he started so far.
16 games. He has a 3.62 ERA. His record is not great, but that's only because I think I wouldn't count on the record. I would say though his ERA is pretty efficient at 3.62. He's gone 4-5 though.
Yeah, that's
Um,
similar with
so he may
Montas.
not have the run.
That's similar with Montas. Is Montas pitches really well. Like, there's one game that scarred me from this season where Frankie Montas went complete 8 innings and Oakland was ahead 2-0 against the Seattle Mariners. They take him out. They put in, I think, AJ Puck or so. Or no, they
Hmm.
put someone in. I think it was Anderson. Bases are loaded. They put Puck in and they throw two wild pitches and the Athletics lose the game. I think it was they lost 2-1. So my apologies for saying 2-0 before. I think it was we lost 2-1. But that's the thing with Frankie Montas. It's always been he'll pitch an amazing game where he will get 5+ strikeouts, but the Oakland Athletics they can't hit. I think they're actually near the bottom for on base percentage and just hits in general. So for Frankie, he's going to want to go to, of course, a playoff contending team and one that they can get on base a lot.
Hmm.
Here you go. Sounds like the Red Sox. Speaking of which, my favorite player, he just got walked.
The king of New York right now.
Yeah, the king of New York, Matt Carpenter.
King of New York.
I sure Matt Carpenter has beasted this year.
Yeah, the Yankees got Matt Carpenter for almost nothing, right?
They pretty much just signed him off the streets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was actually surprised that he was available, like
I mean,
off the streets. I understand he's getting up there in age, but he's still a decent player.
yeah, I mean he was terrible for the Cardinals his last 3 years there,
Yeah,
which is unfortunate. And now they got Arenado playing third there, and so they cut him. And then from what everyone's saying, the freaking Matt Carpenter went on this journey of trying to fix his swing. He even had to call up Joey Votto to give him some tips while he was on vacation. And then he signed a minor league deal with the Rangers. He got released by them, and then I think the Yankees were the only call they received. And they're just like, all right, we'll elevate you to the major league roster. And since
yeah,
then, Carpenter has been he's exceeded expectations, that's for sure. In
yeah. I'm
terms
actually
of
surprised by
his
that.
offensive prowess. I mean, he was the first Yankee within like his first 10 games to bat 6 home runs. And
Really?
then
Hmm.
and then from there he has an OPS around I think it's around 1200, which is insane.
Hmm. Did he
He's
get selected for the All-Star game this year or no?
no,
No.
I think
Okay.
it was a little bit short list because he has played limited at bats so far. The Yankees just kind of use him as a utility piece at this point.
Right.
I think he's a good end of the rotation bet, especially if you want to get a hit.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think they're just putting him. I think right now they're even putting him in the outfield. He typically plays third,
Third
but
or
I think the
someplace
Yankees
infield.
have plenty of quality defensive pieces in the infield, and they obviously need help in the outfield. So they're just going to put him there.
Wow, that was a perfect pick. That's surprising though. They called it a strike.
Hmm.
Bottom left hand
Yeah,
side.
bottom, yeah, right at the knees.
I would have probably called it a ball, but yeah, that's fine.
And they walked Hicks. All right. So that's 2 walks for the Red Sox. Let's see here.
It's only the second inning still. What inning do you think we should talk about the All-Star?
We
The
can go.
All-Star
How about
rosters?
halfway through around like after the fourth inning? You want to talk about All Star Game?
Yeah, sure. And if anyone in the comment section want to chat about it too, or they want to get on, more than welcome.
Get up.
Yeah, more than welcome to come on as
Yeah, like
well.
who do you think got snubbed, and also who do you think's gonna do the best, even if it's the All-Star game?
Freaking Jose Ramirez.
Jose
Who got
Ramirez.
snubbed?
Jose Ramirez is gonna disguise himself.
Yeah, I mean Jose Ramirez has had an MVP caliber year, so I'm
Yeah, and the
surprised.
thing is, he didn't get selected. I mean, he was in the running for the final selection, the final voting, but no one selected him. Then again, it's also a team named the Cleveland Guardians, so Cleveland's been. I will say that out of all the teams I've seen so far, Cleveland has been the most surprising to me. Cleveland is actually surprising to me this year in terms of how well they've done.
Okay, I can see why you would say that. I honestly think that there's a few teams that are really I think Cleveland has always been a team though that they can do okay because of their how bad their division is.
Yeah,
Because again, you
but
have teams that you could tee off on the Tigers and Royals. White Sox have played pretty horrible this year. I think the
Twins,
team
who have
though,
been
look
another
at the
surprising team.
Twins. I mean, the Twins have been playing pretty well. Now
they're
the
just getting
Mariners are
ready to
playing
play the
well too.
Yankees, man. They're just getting ready to play the Yankees in the first round and just get eliminated, right?
Byron Buxton's is getting injured as we speak.
Are you serious?
No, that was
Okay,
a Barry
then.
McCockner meme.
Oh my god.
He put out a video today saying roasting all the fan bases, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
actually pretty hilarious.
I saw the one for Oakland. I just said that one. You can't hurt me.
You can't hurt me.
Giants, not bad. Red Sox, it kind of makes sense. It's like the old school teams. Like you can like roast them under the sun so much. That was kind of funny though. And
They got Trevino,
wow,
but he got an RBI. So
Wow.
Jose Trevino has been
I'd say
a
that's a
pretty good
dub for him.
surprise. Another surprise for the Yankees. I mean, Gary Sanchez has been a disaster defensively for the Yankees. I'm not sure how he's doing on the Twins, but
Yeah, that was with Gary Sanchez. The thing is, he was a decent hitter. It's just as a defensive catcher, like what the position he's actually supposed to be playing, he wasn't very good.
I mean, towards the beginning of his career, he was a phenomenal hitter, and then ever since then, he's kind of just been like a strikeout machine for them.
Yeah. But anyway, before Trevino interrupted us, we were going on about just real quick.
Teams.
Yeah, teams.
Yeah, we're talking about
Twins.
the Guardians.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
let's do the
Twins.
Twins.
The Twins. I was just joking about they're just getting ready to play the Yankees to just lose in the first round because for some reason, whenever they play the Yankees in the playoffs, they always just get annihilated.
I'd say them Twins or the Mets because the Mets don't even have. I mean, Scherzer just pitched the other day, but he was not pitching for most of the season, and they still were playing really well.
Up 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0. It's getting out of hand.
Oh,
The walks can kill the Red Sox pitching.
the Yankees are just pulling out their bag of tricks right now.
Yeah, this is what happens when we don't have Gallo batting ninth.
This is what happens when you don't have the garbage cans at the ready. Alex
Oh, no.
Cora, I'm looking at you.
The trash throws.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised when that news came out. Is when I've talked to like some Red Sox fans in the area and how they've somewhat defended it, even though they won't state we aren't defending it, but they try and do it in a certain way. Of the whole Alex Cora thing in 2018 and even with the Astros.
Hmm. We have another chat.
Yep, from the whatever.
Whatever, kid.
Whatever.
He
Red Sox
says,
ceiling.
"Yeah, Red Sox
Hmm.
ceiling."
Um, that's hard to say. What do you guys think first?
If the Red Sox can get their pitching together, and it means like Chris Sale, Paxton, all those guys come back from
I
injury.
forgot they have James Paxton, right?
Hmm.
Yep.
You guys somehow pulled off James Paxton too. Damn. All right. Anyway, continue.
If
They've
they get their
evolved.
pitching together, I think the Red Sox could just. I think they could be a contender. But as of right now, especially since I mean, they're right now it's top of the second, but 4-0. I don't know. I mean, the Red Sox have had a resurgence as of late, so
Yeah.
they had an awful start
Mhm.
to the season, but ever since things started clicking for them, I think they could potentially be seen as a contender for them. But I don't see them being a team like the Yankees or the Astros.
Yeah, I
What
think
about
if
you?
best, I think well this year we have the weird playoffs where top two get a bye, so most likely Yankees and the Astros will get the bye, and we're probably looking at a Red Sox Rays first round matchup as of right now. I think that the way that they have played, they will probably make it to the second round of the playoffs, and then from there probably get eliminated just because of how well both the Astros and the Yankees are. But again, a lot can change as the season goes on. We're about 83, 84 games. We just hit the halfway point. The way that the Red Sox have been playing, though, this past month has been a lot better than the first 2 months. So that's something to look forward to. Also, they have been bringing in a lot of younger arms. So the pitching is going to be the most crucial thing for them. I think that because they've been hitting really well, they've have a pretty good lineup from 1 to 9, but I think the pitching needs to improve big time. They're probably going to move a lot of these young arms to the bullpen. So some of these young arms that we're seeing that are coming up right now will probably be in the bullpen soon. Um, so I think that once Walker comes back, Rich Hill most likely could come back. He had an injury recently.
Chris Sale's gonna
Um,
come back.
Chris Sale's coming back. Evaldi, something's going on with him. Paxton most likely will make his debut. So once all these pitchers come back, you have a full strength roster or almost full strength on the pitching side. And if they can pitch really well this next, August, September, if they can pitch well in the latter half, they could make it. But I think that as of right now, the way that the Yankees and the Stros have been playing, the Astros are kind of in the shadow of the Yankees, but there's someone not to underlook because they have been a good team for years, and I mean they have Jordan Alvarez, who's arguably in the running right now for MVP.
I think he just got he's on the IL now, Alvarez.
That's damn.
Yeah, I think like 10-day IL list.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
luckily
but
it's
fortunately for
nearing.
the Astros, they got plenty of pieces over there. I
Yeah.
think
And
Bregman's starting to pick it up.
think
Yep.
about this. This is the Astros right now without Michael Brantley.
Yep.
Michael Brantley
Yeah.
is not playing right now. They're just resting him. And they're still playing amazing baseball.
And they have that new shortstop he's like a rookie. He's been playing off the charts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
who
me
needs
see.
Carlos Correa now when you got this guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that
just
guy, he's
somehow.
been playing really well. Their rookie guy.
Here, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see their depth chart. Yeah, they have had.
Shortstop. Oh, Aldemus Diaz.
Yeah, he's been playing really well.
Yeah. See, they have Gurriel, Makovic, Pena. Is it Pena or Diaz
I think
who's
it's
been really well?
I think it might be Pena.
Okay.
Let me see though.
Pena's batting 266 right now, 12 home runs. Diaz batting 234, 5 home runs. So yeah, it's probably Pena.
Pena.
And they even have they have Dubon too from the Giants. Forgot about that. How's he doing this year? He's gone down a little bit.
That's not Verlander too.
They Yeah, they still have Verlander who hasn't been pitching yet, so they still have lots of the Astros are just a loaded team too.
Yeah, they are loaded.
But in terms of my thoughts on the Red Sox ceiling, it's similar to DJ's is or yeah,
Ace man analysis.
yep, Ace Man analysis. I forgot about that. You know, you have your brain fart moments once in a while.
Ace
Is
Man,
the
yep.
The Red Sox, they have amazing hitting and amazing defense in terms of fielding. Their pitching is what's going to bite them in the rear end in the long term. So, which is something they're probably going to go for during the trade deadline, is they're going to go for more pitching, mainly in relief pitching. Because once they start bringing in all of their right now injured starters, they're going to start looking really good. But compared to teams like the Astros and the Yankees, I don't think they can do it. I think the furthest they can make it is possibly the American League Championship. That's their ceiling, I believe. But I think they'll still lose out. So it's still going to be a while till they win a World Series. Can they still do it? Oh yeah. A team like Boston, they should be making the playoffs every year. And they can easily make it to the World Series as well. It's just right now, based on how everything is looking, I don't think so. But they're on the right path, and especially was it coming from you guys that they have four pitchers that are rookies and they're doing really well compared
They're
to
doing
how
well, yeah.
Oakland's doing. Then that's a good thing because Oakland majority of their pitching is all rookies, and well, we're getting smoked right now.
The thing
Some
is that Oakland has the infrastructure, though. I mean, with the players that in 3, 4 years, when they develop fully, they will be at their prime, and that team should probably peak the Astros by then.
And sell everyone.
It's that, or they move to Vegas and they sell everyone. They become a
Uh,
big buyer.
yeah, because the news about the new stadium is that we signed the new deal till 2024 till we get kicked out of Oakland, the Coliseum at least.
Hmm.
And then we'll see about if we can make the new Howard Terminal Stadium or not, or if we're just gonna go to Vegas.
we're going to Vegas.
I do not want to see him go to Vegas.
Why don't they move them to like San Jose?
We can't.
Why?
It's because the Giants single A plus team is there, and the Giants and the A's have had a little court date before in San Jose, and the Giants won it. So the Oakland
Hmm.
A's aren't allowed in San Jose.
How about Sacramento?
I think there's already a baseball team there, and at the same time, Sacramento, the Kings are already there, and not that many people go see them play. And also, I don't think John Fisher would want to go to a place like Sacramento. He wants to go to a place where there's lots of money,
That's Vegas.
like Las Vegas. He's like Mr. Krabs. He's like the Mr. Krabs of the MLB. Money.
Money, money,
Yeah, for real.
money.
That's John Fisher. You think your owner's bad? No, 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 no.
Well, like
He's a
NHL
good
just got a
businessman.
team.
He's a good businessman. He just is a terrible owner of a baseball club.
I mean,
I
look,
mean, it's been
Vegas is
going on for
becoming.
years. Even when I was born, that people are like, please, Fisher, sell the team already. This has been going on for 20 plus years, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since I've been born, the Oakland A's, just fans have wanted John Fisher to sell the team. And he's not going to do it. It'll never happen. I think he's actually in top five for richest owners in the MLB, but he'll never open up his wallet.
Wow.
I mean, for crying out loud in 2019, because most people say, but what about 2020? It's like, 2020 was a weird year, and I don't have the stats for in terms of how much we had. 2019, I think we had about $104 million to play with, in salary cap.
Hmm.
And this year we have about $47 million we can use for salary cap.
Wow.
So yeah, he's just running us dry. So yes, the endless pain of an athletics fan. But on the other hand, the Giants are doing pretty good. So there you go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think when you have a market so close to another market, I'll tell you this, like the case of Baltimore Orioles and the Nationals. Like the Nationals, they could fill up the stadium pretty much every night.
Hey,
They
breaking
they're
news. Hold
still
up, boys.
Uh-oh.
Says free agent forward Danilo Gallinari has agreed on a 2-year, $13.3 million deal with the Boston Celtics.
wow.
So there you go. The
Got
Celtics are
Gallo.
getting stronger.
I mean, they got rid of Tice recently in that trade. They got Brogdon though. So that's a big sign
Jared,
in
you want
that
to
well.
finish on what you're saying before, then we can maybe talk about that really quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, just about like how different markets, how close they are. I mean, Milwaukee, even Milwaukee, that's only like 60 something miles from the Wrigley Field. And they have the smallest market as of 2022. And the Cubs have one of the largest markets because they have a lot of Chicagoans. And even people living in southern Wisconsin root for them over the Brewers. And you also have in the DMV and the District, Maryland, and Virginia market the Nationals just run wild over the Orioles. I mean, a lot of people don't go to Camden Yards. They
Yeah.
could barely get around like 6,000 to 8,000 fans per night. Um,
Yeah, I think even the state of Maryland, I think the Nationals are more popular.
yeah, Nationals are a lot more popular. Like Maryland, Virginia, District, even West Virginia, some people like the Nats. And yeah, it's not good for the Orioles. There have been talks about moving them, but where do you move them to? Do you move them to North Carolina? Because I think North
No, I
Carolina
don't
or
think so.
Tennessee. Huh?
I think the Orioles will move because I think their ballpark.
Yeah, their ballpark's nice. If they had a horrible ballpark, they would be on the go already.
Yeah, that's Oakland.
Yeah,
Tampa
and
too,
Tampa.
though. Look at Tampa.
Yeah, the
They
Tampa's
they
just
they play in a cave.
Yeah, I'm looking up the attendance right now for all teams. Oakland's the only one in single, thousand digits with 8,599 fans. Tampa is about 13,927, and Baltimore is about 16,477.
Hmm.
So yeah, and I'm looking at attendance. So Boston too, about 32,114. That's surprising. Houston and Colorado and San Diego are getting more people to show up than in Boston.
Interesting.
Colorado and San Diego are surprising to me. Mainly Colorado because, well, Colorado's supposed to be going downhill right now.
I think though Fenway only sits like 34, 35,000.
Okay.
It doesn't sit a lot. I think that Petco probably sits a lot more, and also Coors Field probably sits a lot more.
Dodger Stadium is number one though.
Oh, if attendance,
Yeah, it's 48,000.
people show up to they show up to them all the time.
That's the thing in terms of old stadiums. I think Dodger Stadium is older than Oakland Coliseum. But the thing is with the Dodgers, they've been able to innovate it over time and just,
Hmm.
make it look so new and help make it into a landmark in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Versus Oakland, they haven't done squat with it except for say, let's put Mount Davis up top there and ruin the perfect view of the mountains of Alameda. And we don't even use that. We don't even open it up. The only time we open up Mount Davis is for playoff series. And we're not going there anytime soon.
Hmm.
not getting up.
Yep. Here we go. The 2022 World Series odds right now. They have the Yankees at plus 400, Dodgers plus 450, Astros plus 500, the Mets plus 700, the Braves
Met.
plus 1,000, and the Blue Jays are at the end with plus 1,400. That's actually
Interesting.
kind of interesting is they have the Blue Jays at the bottom. They have them at fifth for that. I guess it
Jays have
makes
been playing
sense.
horrible too. They
Oh,
haven't been playing well.
oh yeah, they played against Oakland recently and they didn't do so hot against them.
I don't know if they got swept today by the Mariners.
Oh yeah, they just
They got
lost today, I think. The Mariners beat them 6-5, I think.
they got swept 4 games. That's horrible.
Here, let me
And
look.
Mariners are now getting better. They're 45 and 42.
Let me look right now. Yep, they lost 6-5 to the Mariners. The Mariners have won 8 in a row now.
Wow.
So do you guys want to go real quick into the Gallinari um, deal for the
Yeah, let's go.
Celtics?
Let's go look into that.
What we think that will do for them? Because I know it's a positive. Obviously, it's a positive for the Celtics.
It's an offensive positive for sure. I remember
Yeah, it's
when
an
Gallo
offensive positive.
was he rookie on the Knicks, and then he was there for a couple of years before he got traded for Carmelo Anthony. Gallo was good. I always liked Danilo Gallinari.
Of course, he came from the Knicks. The Knicks.
And then you could trust the floor with Gallo as well. He's a good shooter. I mean, question is, can he stay healthy?
Yeah, that's why they only signed him for 2 years and for such a little, just $13 million.
I mean, he's 33 years old though.
Yeah.
So he
Whoa.
2021
Hey.
2022 season he played 66 games. He averaged about 25.3 minutes. Let's see here. He averaged about 11.7 points per game. So his points per game have definitely gone down since his 2015 season with the Nuggets when he was averaging 19.5 points. And he was actually doing better on the Clippers. He was 19.8 points in
I
2018 with
forgot
the
it's on the
Clippers.
Clippers.
And then he kind of just has gone down since then. But I think it's a pretty good deal. I mean, I'm gonna look up Tice's stats just to compare.
And then it says
'Cause-
Taj Gibson has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Wizards.
Yeah. The Knicks released Taj in order to free up money to sign Jalen Brunson. What do you do?
Yeah. Did we actually get a live reaction from you before on that? The whole Jalen Brunson thing?
You got the live reaction with the trade. That
That's the live reaction. It's just
to free up money for Jalen Brunson.
Is it Brunson's dad a coach on the
yeah,
Knicks?
that there's
Yeah,
already like controversy about that, about like
Yeah,
family.
there's tampering involved, and then the
Yeah, so
Knicks
there's
gave up like a couple second-round picks for that. I think the Knicks are in like a shady business now because I never liked freaking Leon Rose. He's a former agent who
they're desperate
they
right
just
now.
decided to
The
give
Knicks.
the GM position to, even though he has no experience managing a freaking basketball
Oh,
team.
come
They
on.
got people like
Keep
worldwide
going.
too.
Home run. We got
Big one.
4-2 game, ladies and gentlemen. It's only the second inning.
That's Franchi.
Franchi Cordero?
He
Yeah.
was a good
Yeah,
pickup
now
from
the
the
game got
Padres.
interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys gone from the Padres for who'd you trade away? Or did you just get him off of
Well, Schwarber left.
oh yeah. Oh, so it must have been like a 3-team deal or something like
Yeah,
that.
it must have been a 3-team.
Kyle
Or if
Schwarber's been
anyone in
doing
the
well with the
comments.
Phillies.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber has been playing really well. He's
Yeah.
one of those bats we really miss. But I mean,
It was gonna cost you a lot though if you were gonna keep Schwarber.
yeah, he was playing really well.
So it's kind of I think that where the Red Sox are, it's fine. There wasn't anything they need to worry about. Getting rid of someone like Schwarber would have been like, yeah, that's fine.
We got another chat.
Whatever.
This is a whatever kid. He says Gallinari adds depth the Celtics need for the bench.
Yeah, I
Highly
agree.
I definitely agree.
That was the one thing going into the playoffs and also the championship is they always had issues with depth,
Mhm.
especially against a team like the Warriors where they had depth
Yeah,
for anything right there. The one thing they need to work on more than anything though is just chemistry with one another.
yeah, that's been an issue. And also the Celtics they got out rebounded in a lot of games.
And just turnovers too.
Turnovers were horrible. That final game, the elimination when they got eliminated finally, I think they gave up like 23 turnovers. And it was like bad turnovers, sloppy play.
Yeah.
It was just not overall, it was not good. I mean, you had Tatum leading a lot of turnovers, Marcus Smart was giving up turnovers. And you had a lot of your best players doing that and just the overall chemistry was just not there.
Yeah.
And I think that's something they're going to really have to work on cuz again, this Celtics team, they can run the East this year. I mean, you're going to have depending
Everything's
on
in
what's going
shambles in
on
the
in the
East.
Nets. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have the Bucks who are hungrier. I mean, there have already been projections saying that the Bucks will make it to the finals next year. It's
That's
multiple
possible.
news, which is possible, you know.
But
I think that Middleton is going to have a better year than last year. And of course, you have Giannis. But the Celtics, they have to work on these issues that they had, especially during the playoffs. And, you know, they're well coached. I really like Udoka for this team.
And that was his first year too.
Yeah, that was his first year too.
Let's just hope it's not one of those. It was a first year thing, and then after that, it starts going downhill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could be the case too.
Just they the Celtics and any team that does that, where they have a head coach or general manager or anything like that, and they have one good year where they make the championship, and then they sign them to a big deal. That's normally the end game for them. That's like
Mm.
you've signed your own death warrant. So I would say
Yeah.
just like if anyone's deciding out there that he's the next best thing since sliced bread, you have to wait a little bit still.
Mhm.
I still think it's a positive note right now, but don't sign a giant contract for them where it will end up biting you in the rear end later on.
Mhm.
You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, they have to be very mindful. But I think Brad Stevens, director of basketball operations for the Celtics, he's done really well with that. He's really made some good moves. And plus, since he was a coach a year and a half ago for the team, he really understands how all the players play and who would be a good fit for their roster. So I'm pretty happy with how Stevens has done so far.
Yeah, Brad Stevens has revitalized the Celtics, and props to him more than anything for getting lots of these young players and just developing them into just studs in the NBA now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and now and then I think Udoka. I mean, we were always speculating like, why is Stevenson moving from a freaking coaching position to now running the pretty much being a GM
So you
and
can get
giving
these
it to
kinds
a
of
guy that
players.
and just giving it to a guy that never even coached in the Celtics before. But now it looks like a freaking genius move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was not a bad move. I just thought initially, I'm just, being honest here, I thought it was a weird move by the Celtics to give him that position. Why is that? Because, I thought Udoka wouldn't do it so well. Because Stevens led them to the Eastern Conference Finals before. And you're kind of thinking, what? Why would you get rid of him? But now, seeing this past year and now what they're doing right now, it makes sense. But it's just, will they be able to take that next step and win it all?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say soon they'll win it, but this coming year, I don't know. Still, lots of people have them. I think they're actually ranked number one for winning it all this year because they're riding off the Warriors after losing some key pieces. But the thing is, the Warriors are just reloading,
Mm-hmm.
and even lots of the other teams from the West
Do you think the Clippers could make it?
to the finals.
Yeah.
Well, there's the thing. They need to get that monkey off their back of always making it to the, what was it, the Western Conference Finals, that home run. Yep.
No.
Oh,
I thought you almost caught that.
yeah, you almost caught it. Good effort, but still, no dice. Anthony Rizzo. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Another good pickup for the Yankees because,
Yeah, I
of course, they
remember.
got Anthony Rizzo.
I remember back during the trade deadline, the Red Sox really needed a first baseman badly. I mean,
They
the
wanted
Yankees
Rizzo.
had Luke Voigt at the time, but I guess they decided, well, the Red Sox might get him, and we don't want them to be bolstered up, so we'll take Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs were doing a fire sale that year.
Yeah, we're just
And
gonna do this just to cuck the Red Sox right now. We're just gonna get Anthony Rizzo from them to
even though we
cuck
got
him.
cooked in the playoffs by them,
Yep.
but Rizzo,
Payback.
I think
Payback is a bitch, huh?
I think Rizzo was a very nice addition to this team because I think he just fits what the Yankees want to do. Like, I think
Unlike,
if you just look at him, just his personality, I think he is a Yankee. He's definitely a leader of the clubhouse, and he provides. He's a lot better defensively than Voigt was, or whoever they're trying out at first base back then,
yeah,
Greg Bird, and then
unlike Joey Gallo, who
yeah, that was the bad move they made
we all
during the
know why.
deadline. Was when they got Gallo, and then he just regressed.
We all know why.
We all
But
know what
anyway, to
happened.
answer your question about the Clippers, I think they have to make the finals to make, because they got John Wall recently,
Mm-hmm.
to make the John Wall acquisition look really good. Do I think they will?
No,
No, I don't think so. I just have a weird feeling. and at the same time, based off of it's kind of superstition too, even though it's really bad to always go off of superstition all the time. But it's that they've always played really bad in the Western Conference Final, or I think
Yeah.
before then they've always lost,
Mhm.
or they'll have a giant lead and then they'll just let it up. But now because they have Kawhi back, Paul George is healthy, and now they have John Wall, and their depth is not bad. They should be able to make a good run of it. I think they'll easily be in the top five, and
Okay.
they'll make the playoffs. But winning it all, it's the West is tougher than I'd say the East. I think
Oh
many
yeah.
people can agree with that
I
easily.
think it's
The
been. I
West
think
is
it's
tougher.
even last year when everyone was saying, "Oh, the West is like worse this year than the East." I don't think it
Mm-mm.
ended that way because three of the top, I think, out of the top five teams in the league, three of them were out of the West.
Yeah. So I mean, like a team like the Grizzlies, I could see possibly doing a little bit better than the Clippers.
Yeah, keep forgetting how well the Grizzlies did last year.
The Grizzlies are, the definition of they some dogs,
Hmm.
right? That's the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
They are some
they're all
dogs out
young
there.
too.
Yeah, that's the thing too. They're all young. They're a really aggressive team too, which makes them fun to watch as well. But of course, they
Yeah.
get cocky against the Warriors and then they get slapped. But I
How do
think
you?
overall, I don't think the Clippers will make the finals this coming year. No.
Yeah, this is the whatever kid. He just said being healthy is a key for the Clippers. I
Time to
think
get
they're a
up.
finals contender if healthy. Plus, Ty Lue is one of the best coaches in the league, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think I agree there too. They have to get healthy though. Paul George got injured at the wrong time. Kawhi out the whole year last year,
Yeah,
and I mean you can't just rely on
John Wall now.
yeah, you can't just rely on him, and also Terrence Mann too.
I need to hear the playoff P diss track.
Playoff P
Oh.
distract. He did not push P.
Paul George is pushing P.
COVID P.
Go with
Pandemic P
P.
is in town. When was this that they blew that lead? I think was it to the Nuggets? They blew
Yeah, it
the
was
lead.
to the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, they were ahead 3-1, and then they
3-1.
just blew it.
But
Yep.
again,
That's not.
that was the Mickey Mouse series.
Yeah, that's the weird thing too.
The Mickey Mouse Trophy for the
The Mickey Mouse
Lakers.
Trophy for the
Everyone gets an asterisk.
Lakers.
Every,
Yep.
every team that won a freaking title during 2020. I'm looking at you, LA.
Yeah, the Dodgers. I
Dodgers,
agree.
Yeah.
Because they only played, was it? Because we have some Boston Dodgers fans out there that say that's legit. Yes, playing
No, it's not.
60 game. Yes, playing 60 game season, and then going straight to playoffs where everything is in your favor, pretty much, is a legitimate season. No asterisk at all, and also not having any fans there in the first place too. Unless I think during
No,
nearing
they
the
did.
end they might
It
have
was a
started letting
Globe
some
Life.
fans in.
Yeah, but it was kind of like you could tell there was a lot of missing seats.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The shorting a season to just 60 games, it's just like playing the first half of a season and then just going off of that, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really, if we're to go off of every other year, it's a pretty much an asterisk you could put right there.
Yeah. And honestly, they also had expanded playoffs that year too. I think they
Yeah, I don't
had
know
to
how I
though.
feel about this whole entire playoff
The one
expansion.
moment where the Oakland Athletics was, I think they actually won a playoff series just to get slapped the next one.
Wait, the
I forget
Marlins
who they
made it.
played.
Yeah, the
Remember that?
Marlins made it.
Yeah, that was the year the Marlins made it. And everyone was hyping it up that the Marlins made it, and every time they've made it, they've won the World Series, even if it was just once.
That's
Marlins are a
hilarious.
weird team too.
Yeah, they are
Is they
bizarre.
have talent, but it's just it's gonna take a while. And also
Mm.
Derek Jeter left, so was it? I think
Everyone
his
got up before
ownership
Derek
position.
Jeter
Yeah,
left.
he left. It's
They still have Don Mattingly as freaking manager, even though Don
yeah, I think
Mattingly's a beast.
yeah, yeah, I think people want Don Mattingly gone though in Miami, even if not that many people show up for Miami Marlins games.
Yeah, that's the whole other thing. They have a beautiful stadium.
Oh yeah, The Marlins, though, attendance is just second to last to Oakland.
Yeah, that's weird. A lot of people do live in Miami, but I don't think they care about baseball. It's more this has been always the criticism though of Miami. It's that it's seen
It's
more
not a
as a
sports town.
vacation. It's not a sports town.
Except for like seeing the Dolphins play when they play the Patriots and slap them every time in Miami.
Yeah, and half the people there are Patriots fans, and they just
Yeah,
go to Florida just to cry. Or I mean,
yeah,
they already live down in Florida.
they're just masochists for watching the Patriots lose in Miami for some reason.
I mean, when was the last time Miami got up for their sports? I guess when LeBron was there.
Well, they also went for Game 7 when all the people wearing their chains,
Yeah,
all the
but
Yeah.
beachgoers.
even then, like during the whole entire series, did people really get up?
Not really.
No.
And James Carpenter, he felt tip. I guess he did.
Look at that. Highest pitching percentage or percentage of pitches in upper third zone. Nick Pivetta. Then right behind him is Carlos Rendon.
World known.
And then right
Lester's
behind
in
him,
Sean
there too.
Manaea is number 5. Wow, another former Oakland A with
Sean
Bob
Manaea.
Melvin now. Yep. It's just painful to look at that and
Bob
see how
Melvin.
No, it's painful to see how many Oakland A's players are just now on other teams and they're just like, I'm enjoying life with this other team now. I have a World Series ring now. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, wow, we could have done that. But we never could.
Did you hear that Freddie Freeman was disappointed they left the Braves?
Oh, did he? Is that? Oh, it's gone.
Wow.
The King of New York is in
Yeah, the
town,
king of New
baby.
York, he got up.
He got up. Matt Carpenter got up. Isn't it
No, I'm
supposedly
telling you
easy
that
to?
Matt Carpenter is
All
he's
right, I'm
on
getting.
pace.
All right, if I'm
Statistically, to
going
be the
over to New
greatest Yankee
York
of all
to.
time.
All right, Don, if I'm going to New York to see a Yankees game with you, I might get a Matt Carpenter jersey then.
Get up.
I
Get
was
that.
thinking either Matt Carpenter, Jeter, or Higashioka.
Get a Stanton one.
No,
Why not?
just no.
Get a
He's their best hitter.
No.
get a
Right. Oh, you
It's
almost
like,
caught that too. Damn.
it's an easy answer. No.
no.
The whatever
Just
kid
no.
says no shade, but Miami is a bandwagon sports city. Attendance is only good when teams are good.
It's the flight react
Uh,
of sports cities.
Yeah, it is the flight react.
Flight reacts. What? Yeah. Does he live in Miami area?
I don't even know where he
Oh no.
lives.
Bandwagon. That's the thing, and even I'm starting to realize it a little bit too. Is that term is oversaturated a lot in
I
terms of
think.
like what we consider places that are bandwagons. Like
Well,
maybe Tampa. I don't. I have a weird feeling though, and every Boston fan will hate it. Is Boston? While most people will say there's no like they're not bandwagons at all. They are somewhat a little bit at times.
I mean, they're entitled. That's the thing.
Yeah.
well,
Like if their team doesn't do well, they'll move on to Los Angeles, the Dodgers.
I'll let them move on
Of course,
to
of course, the most
those teams.
hated team in the West Coast because I love
They're
Mookie
gonna come up
Betts,
with like the.
which is
Here's what I
fine. But
can't
then
stand
when you
about
go on to
Brandon
the
Boston.
level of I know everything about the Dodgers, it's okay, chill out a bit, buddy. And then to go on to was it if the Patriots aren't doing well, it's I'm going to root for the Buccaneers. And if you're there for Tom Brady, that's fine. But if you start going on a tyrant or of oh I know everything about the Buccaneers and been a fan since day one, then you got to chill out for a little bit. Because you also have to realize they won the Super Bowl before Tom Brady was there.
yep. Yeah, Miami. Going back to Miami. Yeah, Miami is a. It
But the
does seem
Miami's,
very
yeah,
bandwagony.
yeah, I agree. It's because
And
Miami's kind of 50-50.
also, what's crazy is that like when the playoffs roll around, and like you see the people in the audience, and like you never see these types of people when you watch like the games during the season, because like these are just
Yeah,
some random folks, like the wealthier celebrities show up, and they only care when they make the playoffs, and it's usually like second round, because the first round you usually just will notice like same people. But I mean, in that game 7 or whatever in Miami, there were a lot of celebrities there, and just people who probably don't go to the games on on the regular. And I mean that's for
Yeah,
every city too. I mean, you probably go to Boston, you see the same thing. Go to New York,
right.
you'll see the same thing.
But at
San
least with
Francisco,
Boston,
yeah.
yeah, at least with Boston and San Francisco and New York, I'm expecting a packed crowd. Miami, I don't expect that a lot.
Hmm.
So I will give, like sports cities like Boston and New York and San Francisco and all those places is people will show up.
Hmm.
It just depends on what's going on and
Yep.
the team they're playing and all that as well.
Yep.
And this will be used against me later on in life when I try and make an argument of Boston being a somewhat bandwagon sports town or city. And they'll be
Well,
like,
there's
well,
a
you
ton
said
of
this. But that's the thing is any place can be considered one, sadly.
I mean, there's a ton of Red Sox fans not even in the New England area. Like they're everywhere, you know? Like
Yeah,
some people love the Red Sox and they live in like Texas or California.
It's
but
Red
that's the
Sox
thing
Nation,
is
baby.
Red Sox Nation. But that's the thing too is with the old teams like the Red Sox and the Yankees, they've become pop culture icons as well. Mainly the
Hmm.
Yankees. The Yankees have transcended just sports.
Oh yeah, people like wear Yankee hats like everywhere around the world.
Oh, dude, I saw that in Europe a lot.
It's like
Lots of people
I don't
wearing
even
Yankees
know
hats.
what this team is. I just like the hat.
Yeah, I like the hat. Funny enough, it wasn't mainly for anyone that's wondering. I was in Ireland for a semester just for studying. It wasn't mainly the Irish folks that wore it. It was mainly lots of the Asian students or just Asian folks in Ireland or in like England that were wearing lots of the Yankees hats. Surprisingly,
Hmm.
I'm actually intrigued as to wonder why. Never asked one
I don't
or
know.
any of them, but that was just an interesting thing I saw. But yeah, no, a team like the Yankees have transcended sports. They're a pop culture icon.
Yeah, the hats of yeah, I think it's more of the I think it is in some countries some people think that the Yankees hat is like
A
a
They're the
newer.
MLB.
symbol. Yeah, they think it's well, I mean they're the most popular team, but they
Yeah,
also think it's kind of like a symbol, yeah, of the MLB. Like they're the most popular. Their hat is cool. Like it's
we
also
are the
hip hop
Yankees.
too. A lot of rappers do wear Yankee hats. Um, so it's been popularized through pop culture as well as sports.
Here's one thing I'll say about Miami that's actually good. Their uniforms are all really nice.
Yeah, the Vice, those are so cool.
The Vice, I love the Marlins uniforms as well, and I love the kind of turquoise color of the Oh wait, oh you caught it. All right, I love the turquoise color of the Dolphins uniforms.
Hmm.
I love those uniforms. Those were some of my favorite uniforms out there. And of course, this is coming from a 49ers fan. And also Miami, they can talk crap to the Patriots and other teams because they're the only organization that has a perfect record. And that means winning a Super Bowl.
Ooh.
They celebrate every year. Every time the team doesn't break a perfect record.
Yeah, no, they always put a post on the NFL's Instagram or something like that, or on ESPN of the 72 Dolphins are still the greatest team of all time.
It's like they show a picture of like Larry Zonk or Don Shula.
Yeah, that is honestly a debate too for like an entire another stream or video of who was the better team, the 72 Dolphins or the what year was it for the Patriots, the '07 Patriots?
Yeah.
I mean, if they were to play each other, I think the '07 Patriots would just destroy them.
Yeah, it's different, different time in history too. But still, there was a man named Eli Manning, and he got up that one night.
He got up.
He got up. He got up for America. Eli Manning
Yeah,
got up to save
except for Bob.
America. Yep, he got up to save America. He did for the people. And that's what's going to help Eli Manning get into the Hall of Fame is
Yeah,
by
that's right.
stopping Tom Brady.
The only person to beat Tom Brady twice in the freaking Super Bowl,
Eli Manning.
Eli
Hmm.
Manning.
And And then a man named Nick Foles.
Yeah, that was it.
Tom Brady, while he has won 7 Super Bowls, is he the only quarterback to lose to a backup in the Super Bowl, or has that happened before?
Probably has happened before.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's gone.
yeah.
Wow, he went bridge.
Bye bye.
Christian Vasquez.
Should actually look that up if that's the only time a backup quarterback has won the Super Bowl.
No, that's not. We had
That's not okay.
the Giants had what's his name?
Jake Fromm. No, I'm just kidding.
Jake Fromm. Who was the Giants quarterback when they were in the '90 season?
Nick Foles
Jeff
got up there.
Hofstetler.
Really? Wow. In the end, though, Nick Foles got up.
Actually, let me look this up because I want to see the
And that
quarterback
night was glorious of all the memes.
to win. Backup QBs in Super Bowl. I mean, Tom Brady was considered a backup.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I guess.
Kurt Warner was, I guess you'd call him. Doug Williams, I'm looking at this, was a backup at one point. Colin Kaepernick.
He lost. Even I know that.
Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer. Isn't he still considered the worst quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl?
Yep.
No.
Jeff Hostetler. I'm not even.
Whenever
give you
kid says
this.
he thinks Washington had their backup when they won the Super Bowl.
The Washington redacted.
Yeah, the red tape.
Yep. A
Or the
little
commies.
trivia right there. Trent Dilfer actually went to my high school.
Really?
Yeah, he went to Aptos High School. So he is a West Coast native or Central Coast native. So he's like a local celebrity a little bit. But I don't think he lives here anymore.
What other like high schools that you played that had like products that went to either one of the big 4 leagues?
Hmm.
Any
No,
big
you
like
want to start
baseball
off
players?
first? Here, you start off first. Or
Honestly,
you asking me first?
Yeah, you. Like, what
let
are
me
some
look
like
up.
big players like that went to high schools in your area?
Well, I'll say there's one guy who played in Japan. He was really popular. His name was Johnny Sippin. So he's not popular around here in America. I think he played for the Padres for like a year or two, but then he decided to go over to Japan to play, and now he's a really popular name, at least in legend, because he played with Sadahara O. Do you guys recognize that name?
Nah, not really.
Okay, Sadahara O is the actual supposed home run leader in all the world. So, and I think he batted next to him
Oh
for the
wow,
Yaomori Giants. So he's really popular over there in Japan. And he's actually from my hometown, Watsonville.
that's pretty
So
cool.
for all our Japanese fans out there, if we ever have any, there you go. If you know who he is, or maybe your boomer parents might know. More so. Mark Eichhorn is actually from my area, who he pitched for the Toronto Blue Jays when they won the World Series, I think 1 year with Ricky Henderson
Okay.
on the team. Mark Eichhorn.
Wow.
And I think I actually, funny enough, close to where I live, his brother is close by, so I just talked to him and he gets like some autograph stuff and all that for me.
That's cool.
So it's pretty Jay chillin'. I think I got like a card signed by him. I need to get it framed and all that. Or as they say, get it graded.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty cool from Mark Eichhorn. I actually know his son, or one of his sons, too. He's playing baseball as well as a pitcher.
pretty cool.
But that's all I know right now in terms of that I can think of. I can look it up right now too, but you guys go ahead first.
Honestly, like I only know a few players. Like there was a few like NHL players, like, not big
Nerlens
names.
Noel.
Yeah, Nerlens Noel. He came. Well, he's from a city near me. And who's the guy on the Bruce Brown Jr. also? He's from a city near me as well. That's pretty much all I can think of. Oh no. Uh, Patrick Ewing. He's from the area.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Dang.
Well, Mark Bavaro.
There we go.
Yeah, he's from East Boston too.
Hey,
Yep.
everyone in that's watching right now, put down maybe like someone that's really popular in your area too. Played
Off
sports
the
or
top of
something
my
like that.
off the top of my head from my area, I think the only one's like Ellen Brand.
There was Oh wait, there's one person who's actually pretty popular, but this is quite old too. Do you guys remember the figure skater? What was it? She was the Japanese figure skater for America for some years.
Oh no, but we had the woman
Yeah,
who
let me
got
look it up.
like Tonya Harding like attacked her.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's from the area as well. That just
She's a
reminded
crazy
me.
Boston lady.
Not
Oh
Tonya
no.
Harding. No, Tonya Harding is from somewhere else, but the woman that Tonya Harding attacked was from the area.
Great.
Michael Carter Williams too. He's from the area.
Oh, there we go. Christy Yamaguchi. You recognize that name?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's from my area or like the Bay Area, pretty much. So I'll count that too. I don't live in the Bay Area, but it's like an hour away from me, so I'm counting it.
That's like me counting New York.
Yeah, well then I'd have to
All
count Tom Brady too. Oh
Oh wow,
crap.
we got something cool from the whatever kid. That's what he has to say. I remember Michael Carter Williams went to the YMC one time when I was in a basketball league. His biological dad was my coach, and his younger brother was my teammate. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Whatever, kid. He'd be balling in the streets.
Michael Carter. Damn, that's
He
actually
played
pretty
on
cool, man.
Chicago.
He's on the Magic too, right?
Yeah.
The only time he was relevant was when he won Rookie of the Year with the Sixers.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's still insane. Just like hearing that, it's like, oh, they won Rookie of the Year. Then after that, it's just like we don't really talk much about them.
Yeah,
It
and he
just
actually had
tells you.
a decent that year.
Yeah, no. But the thing is, it tells you how long, like a player's longevity can last, or like how much people know them until it's just like, oh, you're yesterday's news. It's just sad to see, more than anything. How many people do we have right now?
We have currently we have
Two.
two.
We was hovering
Alright.
around like 2, 3, and 4.
You're
gonna say
hovering around
maybe
2, 3, 4.
maybe I should
Troy, get
post.
your buddies in here.
Sometimes we peak. Sometimes we peak. I think at 5 one time.
Yeah, I saw 6 at one point.
Yeah,
The
6
Let's
stream.
get-
one time.
Let's get to 10.
Let's get to 10 cocksuckers. Tell people
Get
to
up.
get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I'm gonna try and share it with some friends. And whatever, kid, if you don't mind, I know you enjoy being with us, but could you also try and send the link to your friends, see if they're interested?
Whatever, kid. He's getting up.
He's gotta get up. You gotta get up. You're our honorary
Yeah.
member for today. If you
Oh
wanna,
my God! We forget Derek Shapiro in here.
Derek
Oh, yeah.
Shapiro.
Oh my God!
We should get the whatever. You know what we should do? We should get the whatever kid on here. Like send him a link. Because we've always said we wanted to get him on here.
Yeah, we got to get the
Whatever
one
kid interview will be. It'll be biblical. I'm telling you.
You want to do it right now?
Actually, speaking of interviews, I'm gonna break some news to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about the Zach Wilson situation.
What?
Okay, so
Oh no, not the Zach Wilson thing.
so the Zach Wilson situation. Apparently, there's a lot of drama going around the New York area.
You okay?
Quarterback Zach Wilson of the New York Jets, who went to BYU, is a Mormon. His ex-girlfriend recently dated his college roommate, who now plays for the Washington Commies, Dax Mills, and then
Washington Commons.
and then that's not the worst part. It was revealed that apparently Zach Wilson screwed his mom's best friend. And the person, and she said for an Instagram comment in response to someone, and now people on Twitter are just saying that, oh wait, it's about to be another home
Oh
run
yeah,
flop.
everyone on Twitter right now, knowing how Twitter is, they're not saying that's a bad thing. They're saying, "Damn, this man's
Damn,
a
Zach
dog right
Wilson's
here."
good for that.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying.
And then I
He's
DM'd the
goaded right
person
now.
that originally posted the thing that she responded to, and I might get him on the freaking stream.
Who? Who are you gonna get on?
The guy who commented the freaking thing, but he really,
Oh
he
my
originally,
goodness, dude, I'd
yeah,
love to get him on.
yeah, he's a freaking legend. I told him that I would get up to go to a Jets training camp.
Hey man,
He just hold his sides to say Zach Wilson's a freaking legend.
Zach Wilson,
Milf
you are a
Slayer.
massive legend. You know what? Screw it. We're all getting Zach Wilson jerseys now.
Yeah, we're all getting Zach Wilson jerseys.
Or no. We get like. Have you seen the ones where it's like Zach Wilson MILF Hunter or something like that now?
Yeah,
Or like
we're all
dog
gonna
on
get
the
T-shirts.
back. Yeah. How long do you think it'll take till Barstool Sports comes out with like a shirt for Zach Wilson? It just
Not
says like
long at
MILF
all.
Hunter. Yeah, no, it won't take long.
I think Jets fandom is gonna get the first
They're
dibs.
they're,
Though.
they're gonna get what?
I think they're gonna try and make the T-shirt first.
Yeah. I love how was it his ex-girlfriend comes out with that to sound like a negative thing, but then it's like
Yeah.
yeah, you realize who it is, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's not a negative, it's a positive for them. Because also think about the majority of the demographic too.
Yeah, they're
But I wonder how many people are just getting a Zach Wilson jersey now. In terms of the sales and all that, that should be funny right now.
that's the Jets are gonna have the highest selling jerseys. Actually, the funny
Zach
thing is,
Wilson.
people are betting, the Jets are like a betting favorite to win the Super Bowl because people saw how much money they made for betting on the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl, and then they're like, "Oh no, we need to pick a team that sucks that could go to the Super Bowl." I know, we'll go with the freaking New York Jets.
God damn.
Oh, this one's a good one. Whatever kid says, that Zach Wilson situation made me think of a couple bars Freddie Gibbs said related to Cougars.
Mm.
Does everyone know who Freddie Gibbs is?
No,
I
He's a
recognize
rapper.
the name.
He's been out for a while. He had like a project with Madlib. He recently got like beat up in Buffalo, New York. Like that was a
damn.
whole situation. But he still performed like the next day he had a show. He got attacked by like 12 men. So he was in the news recently. But he has a
Damn.
song called Four Things that did pretty well with Big Sean. And he's like lyrical. He's from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh no, I think that's where he's from. Yeah, northern Indiana. And yeah, has said some very interesting bars. I can try to pull up some.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wait,
Zach's the
hey,
type of guy to make that Stacy's mom
Stacey's
song
mom is
slide.
just
Aww.
everyone, we play that song at Florham Park,
Stacy's
New
mom
Jersey.
has got it going on. Zach's mom has got it going on.
Going on.
Zach's mom's best friend has got it going on. You know someone's gonna try and find who his mom's best friend is now, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're probably searching her
I think Zach
social
Wilson's
media right
mom.
now.
I checked out her Instagram. People
I
were
mean, it was
hyping
already
her up.
bad enough when when Zach Wilson got drafted. Everyone's like, "Damn,
Damn, look at
his
Zach
mom's
Wilson's
smoking."
mom.
And then after that, now that you have it like this, it's just
Damn.
everyone is gonna go MILF hunting right now. They're just gonna do it.
They got up.
Yep, they got up because they're too horny.
Jets training
Bruh.
camp is going to be an absolute.
Bro, right when that
it's going to be
happened,
difficult. I'm going to play Joe. If I go, even though I'm not a Jets fan, I'm just going to go for the memes. But I'm just going to play some Joey Diaz. Get up, Zach Wilson, and the Milfs are calling in New Jersey.
I mean, the Jets jersey, the Jets unis are not bad. I just don't know who I'd get, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like the Jets have a like.
The only person that you could ever get is maybe like if you're really, really basic, you get Joe Namath, but that's not bad because he's the only one that's won a Super Bowl.
Mm.
Um, what was it, Daryl Reeves or something like
Darrelle
someone
Revis.
like that? Yeah, you can
Mhm.
get him. That's actually
Yeah,
not bad.
get
That
him.
was
You could
like
get
one
like
of their
Curtis Martin.
yeah, that's not a
I
bad
don't know.
one.
He got up.
I want to see because this is coming from me being a fantasy player. I want to see how Brees Hall does for them
Yeah, people were hyping
because
up Brees Hall because I mean he was the first running back off the board.
yeah, because in terms of fantasy, he's going at about the third round, surprisingly.
Damn.
Yeah, no, lots of people are intrigued by Brees Hall this year. And reports coming out of camp are that they're going to run it through him a lot.
They're
And knowing the Jets, they're going to be behind a lot. So I don't know if they're going to have like the
they're
passing
gonna.
attack. They have Elijah Moore, and they also got
Was
who
it
is
Garrett
it?
Wilson?
Yeah, they just got Garrett Wilson, so they should be okay. Are they going to make the playoffs? Probably
No.
not still, because it's the Jets. I guess I would love to see one day the Jets just make the Super Bowl and they win in my lifetime.
I mean now they are gonna make the Super Bowl with freaking Zach Wilson being a beast.
Zach Wilson, the most
Zach Wilson
goaded
gonna go
quarterback,
for 5,000 yards,
the
55
most
touchdowns.
yeah. I'm gonna make Tom Brady's numbers look like child's play. At the same time, I'm hunting milfs.
The MILF Hunter.
Yeah, that's Zach Wilson right there. Oh wait, hey. Since we're talking right now, and I think it's the fifth inning, or no, it's the top of the fourth. Should we get to the All-Star rosters?
Yep.
Yeah, we can get to that. Let
And
me
then we can
actually
get
go.
back to some football and because I love how we just like say it's a stream right now for the Red Sox game. We just keep talking about other stuff too. But hey, man, I remember when people told me baseball is pretty boring at times, and I thought, oh, you're crazy. But then I started watching it a little bit, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see what you mean. But it's really long. But that's another
Yeah.
part of what makes it fun. But I mean, so far it's not a bad game. 6-3.
Yeah, it hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, it's more entertaining than if it was, I don't know, 0-0 for the
Oh, yeah,
majority of the
those
game.
games are
That's
terrible.
I think for if you're a diehard fan or if you just like like pitching duels, that's a good game. If you're a casual and you just don't know much, then that's the most boring game known to mankind, and it's like watching a soccer game.
They got Verdugo out in right field now. I wonder if he's mic'd up.
Yeah.
Remember when
Verdugo, what are your comments on Zach Wilson?
damn,
Damn, man's a
that's a
dog.
beast.
Man's a dog.
That's a dog.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I know I'm supposed to be rooting for the Patriots here, but damn.
I know I'm supposed to be a Patriots fan, but damn, man. Oh no, the
Alright.
Jets are starting to get my respect. Not the Jets, Zach Wilson.
We should have
That's
just
what.
heckled when we went to Fenway. We should have just heckled Verdugo sitting out there in right field.
I know, right?
That's what Zach Wilson's going to be known for. He can be like the worst pick of all time
All right,
in
middle
terms of. Oh, here we go.
of the fourth. Let's get to these all-star pickings.
Yep, we're gonna pull it up right here for you because I think they just announced the pictures today.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
And
We actually
luckily,
have a
because
list.
it was it. Luckily, I already know what Oakland's selection is because I think ever since it was 2015 or 2016, then now every team is required to have at least one All-Star.
Mhm.
That was because of the whole year when the Kansas City Royals, their fans showed up and they selected lots of players to take over the American League All-Star positions. Do you remember that year?
I think I do. Didn't they have like 4
It's like
players?
Eric Hosmer, who was it? Salvador Perez, Mike
Moustakis.
Moustakas. Yeah, all of them were just out there. And of course, they were really good that year. I think they might have won the World Series that year, but yeah, there were lots of other teams out there that were good, and they didn't get to bring anyone out. So I think
Mhm.
after that year, they just said, you need to at least have one player from your team go. Because to be honest with you, a team like Oakland sending someone, yeah, they would have been on the end of we don't have anyone to send. So
So
let's
this is
see.
the American League. They have Alejandro Kirk. He's the catcher from Toronto.
First All-Star
Vladimir
selection.
Guerrero Jr.,
Hmm.
Toronto. Jose Altuve. He's going to be second baseman. Rafael's going to be third baseman from the Red Sox. You have Tim Anderson, shortstop from Chicago White Sox. Mike Trout, an outfielder from the Angels. Aaron Judge, outfielder from the Yankees. And Giancarlo Stanton, an outfielder from the Yankees, in addition to your DH Shohei Ohtani.
That's not
And then
bad.
for
Otani, though, was kind of expected, and some others.
pitchers, let me go see the list down
You
here.
just skipped
Alejandro,
over the National League.
Kirk was actually, it's just been this year he's been doing really well,
Yeah,
too.
Alejandro
It's
Kirk has
surprising.
been hitting well.
And that's surprising that it was, he said he was selected first, but I guess that's possibly
Oh
also.
no, this is his first
Oh,
like
it's his first
ever.
selection, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
There
and
we go,
then
so
you got the
Paul
American
Blackburn
League.
for
Yeah, Paul
Oakland.
Blackburn. He was so the asterisk means. Let me go back
This is
to
their
the
first
top.
time being selected.
Yes, but it also means something else. They were chosen by the MLB.
Yep.
So he was
Oh,
actually chosen by
Blackburn
the.
was throwing.
Yeah, he got thrown in there.
the MLB, it's like no one's voting for
We need an
Oakland.
Oakland Nate. Blackburn.
Well,
Yes.
probably because he had the best stats of anyone in terms of pitching. It was Paul Blackburn. Is he going to play? Probably not.
And then you have
He's not
Emmanuel
bad.
Clace, Garrett Cole, Nestor Cortez, Clay Holmes, Jorge Lopez, Alec Manoa, Shane McClanahan, Shohei, Martin Perez, Gregory Soto, Framber Valdez, and Justin Verlander.
That's not a bad selection. No, what would you rate that out of 10, or if you were to give it a grade, possibly?
AL is still good. I'd probably say 8.5.
Don?
Wait,
Yeah, I think there was some snubs there. I'd probably give it around the same rating. I think Ramirez should have made it. I think Xander Bogaerts should have made it as well. And then another name I'll throw in there, Ty France from Seattle. I think he should have made first base over Vlad Guerrero. I think that's just because Vlad Guerrero is a more
He's a
bigger
popular name. That's why.
popular
Yeah.
name. But
Yeah.
I think Ty France has had a pretty good season for the Mariners. I think probably
Yeah.
deserves it a little bit more than
Talking
Guerrero.
about Vlad Guerrero, is he going to be in the home run derby this year? And have they announced the names?
let me go check that out.
And if you're asking for my analysis, I would say, yeah, similar to Don, there's lots of big snubs, like Jose Ramirez especially.
Mhm.
Pitching wise, everything seems pretty sound there, so that kind of makes sense. I'd probably give it an 8 to 7.8 though.
Okay.
Yeah, one other thing
Oh.
I'll say, I'm not even sure if John Carlos Stanton deserves to be in the outfield.
Yeah. I think they had him at third base for some reason. Because Shohei Ohtani's going to be the DH. And he's also going to be a pitcher too, supposedly. So I think it's been a long time since they've had one player be both a pitcher and a hitter. But then again, who doesn't want to go see Shohei Ohtani play?
Mhm.
He's kind of become the face of not just Japanese baseball, but almost American baseball as well, a little bit. Slowly he is. I think that's still held up by Mike Trout, though. So what about the NL?
The National League.
Oh yeah,
Yinzers,
National League.
who got in for the Pirates.
Yeah, who did actually get in for the Pirates? Who got up for
So
the
this is
Pirates?
the teams. I mean, these are the players: Wilson Contreras of Chicago, the Cubs; Paul Goldschmidt of St. Louis; Jazz Chisholm Jr. from Miami; Manny Machado from San Diego; Trey Turner of the Dodgers; Ronald Acuna Jr. of Atlanta; Mookie Betts of the Dodgers; Jock Peterson for the Giants; and Bryce Harper for Philly, but he's currently injured, so they think it's going to be William Contreras,
Okay.
who's Wilson's brother, who plays for Atlanta.
Yeah, out of this list, I probably would have. The only person I would probably cross off is Trey Turner and probably give it to Lindor.
I
Francisco
definitely agree.
Lindor.
Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, I agree.
The
Yeah,
rest of the
Jock
list, I think it's
Peterson.
fine.
Yeah, Jock Peterson, out of all the Giants, was probably the most likely one to make it. Not just based off of name, too, but just overall how he's been playing. He's actually been playing pretty well for the Giants in terms of hitting.
yeah,
But I mean,
and
overall, there's not much you can change in this list.
yeah, I
What
would
about
agree
Juan
there
Soto?
with Dawn too. Trey Turner. Yeah, Juan Soto, he has been getting on base, but his batting
His
average has
batting
gone
average
down a
is like,
bit this season.
yeah. So
Yeah,
And
I
who
mean,
would
also
they
that
pick for
Nationals
pitching?
team, they're
It's
also
the
pretty
Nationals.
bad. They're actually I think one of the worst teams. I think they're the second worst as of right now. They have been a complete disaster.
But that's the thing, though, because we're mentioning Juan Soto, is the MLB has come out with ads for the All-Star game, and
yeah,
they
and
put Juan
then one,
Soto in it.
he was like the last person in it. He was like a superhero.
Yeah, and it's like he's not even going to be in it. It's like, huh?
I mean, they might have him. They got him as a reserve, but at the same time, I
Or
mean,
he's going to be in the home run derby again.
yeah, I could see them throwing in freaking Soto in the Derby, especially since the Nationals don't have a lot to play for. I don't think Judge is going to be the home. I don't think they'll put Judge in the home run derby, even though I think the MLB wants him to be in the derby. I think teams have to realize they're, especially the ones that compete in that, they could just injure themselves.
Yeah, Pete Alonso will probably be in it though. He's trying to go
Yeah.
for a three-peat. I think Kyle Schwarber could be in it too. Yeah, I don't think that list has been out yet though. But let's go see their pitchers for the NL. Um, so Sandy Alcantara is going to be a pitcher from Miami. David Bednar from the Yinzers. Corbin Burns from Milwaukee. Luis Castillo from the Reds. Edwin Diaz from the Mets. Max Fried from Atlanta. Tony Gonsolin from the Dodgers. Josh Hader from Milwaukee. Ryan Helsley from St. Louis. Clayton Kershaw from LA. Joe Mantiply from Arizona. And Joe Musgrove from the Padres. I think Alcantara, though, might be the starter.
Yeah, Alcantara is having a Cy Young year.
Yeah, he pitched so well though. I watched him. I had the privilege of going to a game last year, and I saw him pitch, and he was just phenomenal. I think he pitched 7 innings. I think he gave up like 3 hits. He was just phenomenal when I went to watch him play.
How long has
But
he been in the league for, Alcantara?
I believe he's been in the league for like 4 or 5 seasons now.
Okay.
He's only 26 years old,
Yeah.
so he's a
I think
young
I
arm.
remember. I remember meeting one of those guys. Oh, Josh Hader. Yeah, I met him. I remember
Josh
meeting Josh
Hader's
Hader.
he's amazing.
Yeah, I remember meeting him. I think I got a card signed by him when the Brewers came to play the Giants. He was actually pretty cool. I just feel bad because after I got signed by him, I said, "Hey, can I meet Steven Vogt?" He's like, "Oh yeah, sure. Let me go get him."
Did
How
you
dare
get
you
Because
do that to
down on
Josh
the field?
Hader?
how dare you ask for my autograph and then say, "I want to meet someone else, not you."
Not you.
Yeah. So no, shout out to Josh Hader though for being a dog though, being one of the boys. I don't know in terms of like players met. Well, we can get in that in a little bit. What would you guys rate the NL? Or have you gotten into that? I had to rush out real quick. My bad.
I'll give it like a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I do think that the AL has a lot more better hitting. I mean, we could look at their starters again. The AL just has, I think, a better hitting lineup, like top down. Um, Again, you're looking at Guerrero Jr., Altuve, Devers, Tim Anderson, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo, and Shohei. I mean, you could say Kirk is maybe not a great hitter, but the rest of the lineup, they're really good hitters. And I mean, you have the NL, who let me see, some I wouldn't say Trey Turner's a good hitter. Um,
He's
Jock
up and
Peterson,
down.
he's up and down.
Yeah.
William Contreras, he's pretty good, but Wilson Contreras is like the best catcher out of hitting. Paul Goldschmidt, he's pretty good. Jazz is a good on base guy. He's like one of the fastest dudes in the league. Um, Mookie's an all around just talent. Ronald Acuna, he's had the injury, but he's coming back and he's playing really well. Manny too, he's playing great.
He got
Bryce
injured though
with the
too.
injury. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I think
Machado.
we're not going to see some players.
They got to call up Zach
Also, there's a
Wilson.
few players that aren't in it as well. Like Seattle, I don't think. I think they have reserves the Mariners, but I don't see anyone on the starting or a pitcher. So I think there's a few teams that just have reserves that we haven't seen.
Hmm. Like, who do you think they'll put in reserve? Like Juan Soto too, considering they put him in their ads, the MLB.
Yeah, I think he'll probably attend it at least. Like he'll probably attend it because he's so popular, but I don't know if he's gonna play.
Hmm. So I should let you know I'm gonna be on and off because in the good old West Coast it is dinner time, so I'll be turning my mic on and off in terms of eating because no one wants to hear some Bay Area
Yinzer.
yinzer eating his Permantes. Too bad we don't
No
have that over
worries.
here. So our fake Permantes.
No worries, dude.
We had to sneak on the actual Yinzer.
Oh no, is he actually coming on?
You gotta let him know.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we might actually have a live breathing
Lie, no,
yinzer.
no promises.
No promises, but possibly a live breathing yinzer.
Wait, let's pull up the top of the fifth. Let's pull up the game cast there.
Yeah, let's get the game back. We're right halfway through right now. Yankees are up 6-3 over the Red Sox. Let's get you right back to the action.
Let's just hope the Red Sox can come back and make a game out of it a bit more.
Yeah, so we have to get some Yinzer rage on stream.
If only we could get that.
Time to get up.
Always gotta get up. No matter what you're doing, you always gotta get up.
Looks like Ort is pitching for the Red Sox. This is only, I believe, his second appearance with the team.
Or
So again, they've been having a lot of young arms come in for the team during this stretch, especially with the slim roster that they have for pitching.
Here's something I've been thinking about. So, was it? I know the Red Sox have Chris Sale. He's
Mhm.
gonna come back pretty soon. And he's gonna do really well for them. Is if the Red Sox, they're gonna make the playoffs, of course. But if they don't make it to the World Series and they don't win, what do you think they'll do with Chris Sale? Will they try? Will they make an attempt at trading him, or will they just keep him still?
I think if he has value, they're definitely going to try to trade him. Well, I think they'll evaluate first. So if he's been pitching well enough that they think that they'll be better off just to sign him again, and they're still good with the salary cap, they'll probably keep him. But if he's valuable enough to trade him and hopefully get a second round pick back or something along those lines, or send him in a package deal somewhere, that's what they'll do.
Because I think I've said this before. That's been one of the things I've said to Red Sox fans and the college is The Red Sox should trade Chris Sale. And they all looked at me crazy. It's like, ha ha ha, why would we do that? Well, first off, he does really well during the regular season, but then his stats during the playoffs for the Red Sox have been not very good, surprisingly. I think his ERA is about like a 6.42 or 8.42.
Mm.
And at the same time, you have to eat up that contract of his, too. I think you're paying him the same amount that you're paying JD Martinez, which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he keeps getting injured every single season. And the thing is, if you're expecting to get a lot for him, you're not going to get a lot in return for him. Because
Yeah, that's
lots
the
of people
thing.
look at the injury liability that can come with him and how easily he can get injured, and that's it.
Yep, that's
They're
it
pretty
for
much just
him.
taking a risk. They know the talent's there. They're just taking a risk because they're not going to sign him to a big contract. They're going to sign him to a small one, and then that'll be it.
Mm.
At least that's what I'd want to do. I wouldn't be wanting to guarantee him a lot of money, and then he's just injured the entire time. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
I
understand.
think
Yep.
you. I think he's probably just going to go to a team that can take on his contract. I mean, it's probably going to be the Dodgers.
That Yankees.
No, I don't want anything to do with
I don't think the Dodgers would do that because the Dodgers have been in talks about getting Frankie Montas, but I don't know in terms of a team that would do that.
They're still paying Trevor Bauer.
Yep.
Down to get up. About speaking, getting up.
I mean, like, what's a
Whatever kid
team?
is sitting his army in.
Oh no. I mean, like, what team do you think would take someone like Chris Sale on that contract at least?
Hey man, thanks Yivens for checking us out.
Oh, what the hell? And they're now starting to talk about Chris Sale
Time to get up.
after his rehab. It looks like he's ticked off. What happened? Did he go full Boston Yinzer?
What happened?
They showed, all right, so on the ESPN, they just showed a video of Chris Hale after his first rehab in Worcester,
Mhm.
and it just showed him in the dugout just demolishing things.
Oh geez, pull up that video.
I'm
First
gonna
off, you
pull
know
it
what
up.
I do? You have rehab in Worcester there.
Let's go pull that up. I'm gonna go see if it's on Twitter.
Because my guess is if it's like that, then he didn't pitch very well. Unless, there's possibly people out there too that if they pitch really well, they just like, you know what? I like destroying things. Proceeds to destroy the local wall or something like that.
Local Boston wall. By the way, the goat's up. Let's get this.
I'm just checking this out right now. Oops. Twitter's acting up right now. Bear with me, guys. Have a few technical difficulties.
No, yeah, acting up. You got let Twitter be Elon Musk.
You gotta get up.
Yes,
Twitter's
Twitter
like,
is
get
just
up.
slow tonight, dude.
You got
Elon's hacking it right now. He's looking for the bots.
They're
Oh my gosh.
trying to
He's
take away
looking for the bots.
that Tesla money. Carpenter with the bunt, and it worked. What a beast!
Ooh.
Oh my
See, that's
goodness.
a hard.
what
That's
is
a
going
hard
on
play,
with
though.
Boston? Yeah.
And that's a hard play though when you get a bunt down the line. You have to throw it like to the outside of the first baseman so that you don't
You don't hit the
plunk
runner.
the runner. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why there's so many like plays like that where the pitchers just throw it into right field. Like in that case, I
Oh
think
yeah,
that
I see it.
Vasquez just like chucked it on the ground.
There was one moment I think it. Oh no, he actually he messed up the throw.
Yeah, he just fumbled it like Donaldson did last night.
Oh my goodness. So no, it was. I think he could have gotten him out. He just messed up the throw. That's just one of those 1 in 1,000 or so chances it happens.
Okay. Yeah, there's a Rampage video that just came out a couple days ago. It's so that the Yankees AAA team made Chris Sale like go absolute
Yankees
crazy.
AAA team.
Oh God.
Yeah, was that the Trenton
The Yan-
Thunder?
I mean, I guess so, because he's at Worcester right now.
Did they play the Thunder? Like,
I'm like,
I don't know. They just showed it on ESPN of like Chris Sale's just demolishing the ceiling and the walls of I don't know wherever he is. He's become a full Boston Yinzer. He's possibly the new leader of men in Boston for Boston baseball.
yeah. Let's see if we can get up that Chris Sale video. I
yeah, I'm gonna
him
try to
and,
get it
Josh
up.
Donaldson need to.
Been a little slow though. Let's go
geez,
put it up on our Twitter.
Just pull up my sit. Oh wait.
Here it is.
Oswald Perez.
Whatever, we work with what we got.
Yeah, I need more yards here.
Jesus, man.
He just comes out calmly after that.
I know. Maybe that was his like little rage moment before he had to go out to pitch.
Well, was this taken before
That's
he had to go
wild.
pitch or after?
I think it was.
I think my guess is like it's after. It's just a guess.
I mean, he was
No
walking
way,
I've never
out
heard
there.
of a picture. I've never heard of a picture that does that before a game. You know,
He may have gotten
They're
taken
just like-
out. I'm not too sure.
they're like, you know what? I'm gonna destroy something before I go pick. I'm already angry. I'm already angry from my performance. I haven't even picked yet.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He's the new leader of men for the Red Sox.
Probably is.
The leader of men takes no prisoners.
Yeah, so
Banging
coming up for the Red Sox, they have Bradley, Dahlbeck, and Duran coming up.
the
Bottom 5.
new trash cans.
And by the way, we have new Zach Wilson memes coming out.
Oh boy.
Zach Wilson's playlist leaked. We have MILF by Big Sean, Nicki Minaj, and Juicy J. MILF Next Door, Lil Boom, Experienced Girl, L90, MILF $, Fergie.
You guys sent me that.
I know.
I'm gonna send it to that person that broke the news.
Zach Wilson when his mom hosts Sunday brunch. Oh, hell no.
You guys send these memes.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, I'll
Send
send them to you.
the music list.
Yeah, I'll send them to you, boys.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson playlist.
It goes hard.
Big Don, you know what you should do? You should make a edit of Zach Wilson and then make like a mixtape cover of his head and like or just a picture of him. And it could be like MILF Lover. That'll be like the project.
Why don't we just have the Whatever Kid do a project for that? Whatever Kid, would you be down to do a rap for us of Zach Wilson?
Who
no,
did
you
this?
know I gotta ask the Whatever Kid this. Now this is on my mind. I gotta ask the Whatever Kid about the Wings of Redemption diss track.
Well, dude, Wingo will like vet people out. Dude, Wingo is relentless.
Am I
Dude,
actually
Wingo
Wait,
figured
you
out.
know what that's gonna do? That's gonna work in his favor though.
Oh no.
Because he's gonna get a whole new audience of troll channels.
Yeah, but you also get Wingo, who has been trolled by.
Who cares about Wingo at this point? Wingo's
Wingo will take action because he's like, oh,
No,
it's
he won't.
liable. It's liable. That's
he
what I'm
always
saying.
says he tries to sue people, but he never does.
Imagine if you're
Wingo.
Wingo's lawyer. Like,
Oh,
can you
no.
just imagine
No,
just being that guy's lawyer?
whatever kid is gonna make millions.
Wait, London Bridges already did that. That guy who worked with 07.
So wait,
107
Don.
produced the track.
So wait, Don, you're able to get in contact with the guy who broke the news of Zach Wilson?
Yeah,
How?
I just DM'd him on Instagram.
Damn.
And he's
Wait,
willing
did the
to
guy
get
actually
on?
like? Wait, what did the guy say to you?
Let's see here. What was his name? He was like, he's he has a,
God.
let's see here. His name is Spencer Davidson with a 1 instead of an I on Instagram. I just said he was good. He says he lives for the people. And he's about to get a Zach Wilson jersey. Bro, I'm his biggest fan.
Is he
Bro.
willing to? And he said he's willing to get on.
I told him about I did a sports stream. He's like, okay, sick.
Tell him to get up. He's got to get up with us. We got to do an exclusive interview.
Exclusive interview of how he broke the news.
I mean, would you guys be down for that?
That'd be pretty cool. We'd have to like. Oh yeah, we'd have to like get a lot of good questions though for him. That's the thing.
Yes, we're gonna get questions for the man that's like, damn, you know,
Oh,
Zach
jeez.
Wilson
No.
does the
Whatever
thing.
kid just responded. He said I was really
There
I was really
you go.
considering a Wings of Redemption disc, but there's people that I feel deserve it more. Yeah, Sam Pepper and Playmate Tessie. Yeah, Sam Pepper is like a YouTuber. He's like, I don't even think he's on the platform anymore. He had these like really bad pranks where one of his
Yeah, I
pranks,
remember
dude, he tied up a woman. Like he would lasso women and like bring them back to him. It was like the creepiest thing.
Eh?
And Playmate Tessie is a terrible streamer. She made horrible headlines last year for
Ugh.
honestly like making fun of someone with cancer, and then she's disrespectful to her father, and she causes a lot of like family drama. She was also on Dr. Phil, and she
Of
kind of
course.
made an ass of herself. And since then, she's made like really terrible music, like racist music, and yeah,
I mean,
it's
I argue
not
that
good.
Wingo did worse.
Well, okay, I think Wingo his history definitely is horrible. Dude, Wingo's history is pretty bad.
He's got
Go
a.
look at his history, mate. Go look
I
at
mean-
it.
Yeah, I went and look at it. I mean, it's pretty bad.
Avert
Wait,
your
who do you
eyes,
think
children.
though? Like, besides Wingo, who else do you think needs to be dissed?
I think low tier god definitely needs to be dissed.
Oh, dude, low tier god is
We needed.
Oh,
he
no.
fought
That's
he
the
fought a
next
guy
one.
over he fought a guy over a game friggin' Mortal Kombat. He fought a dude and the guy was like working, like he was working. He called him out and called him a simp or something, and he was just like
Oh,
just
God.
threatening him the whole time. It was
Peanut butter cups,
So
hilarious.
he wanted to
Yeah.
die. He pretty much wanted to die by saying that. He
Yeah,
went
the
to the
peanut
guy
butter
when he's
complexion
working. It's like,
stallion.
you're a simp. And then the guy's, all right, fine. And then he's like, meet me out back later. You don't do that crap. You just don't.
The low tier god's a very angry guy. Who else though do you think getting dissed?
Let's see here. What's like a political locale? I mean, he did the Steven
Dr.
Crowder one.
DeSalvo.
Yeah, Dr. DeSalvo.
Oh shit. Oh crap. Okay, this is funny. The whatever kid says, I don't know if you guys know him, but my next target is potentially Getaway ASMR. So I have actually heard of this guy. I think this guy, if I'm not mistaken, he is like the ASMR EDP. Yeah. I think that he was talking to underage. I watched a video recently of another ASMR artist guy talking about him because he was in my recommended. And this guy, yeah, Ghetto ASMR. I've heard of him, so I haven't heard too much, but I have heard the headlines about this guy. He's very creepy.
Oh, geez.
Well, what's
I
the EDP part of him like? They like
Cupcakes.
I believe he was
They like
talking to
children.
underage girls. Let me actually look up the video.
Oh, no.
No.
Wait,
Let me.
But this is
What
this
does
is
he like
perfect
cupcakes,
because
though?
Wingo
Wingo.
wings.
But the girl offered me, she said, I'm picking up a
I
cupcake
did
right now,
say.
man. That's what I was here to do.
Actually, let me see what's going on with him. There was a whole
What?
video made about why he's just a crazy guy. And I don't
Why is
know.
this
There
talking
was
about this? This reminds me. Have you guys seen that Boondocks episode or just that little scene where it's was it was it the guy who did To Catch a Predator?
Who, Chris Hansen?
Yeah, Chris Hansen's like, oh, take a seat. Don't worry. It's like, I know who you is, Chris Hansen. Have you
oh
seen
the
that
guy that
before?
keeps like
Yeah, it's like, I know who you is, Chris Hansen, and I call
Yeah.
you Chris Hansen because I
This
like you.
it was on
It's like,
Boondocks.
so we could do it two ways. We could do it easy, either the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. You
Mm,
remember that or no? It's like the Boondocks. It was
I
I think
might
some
have
guy was in
remembered
a
that.
house and Chris Hansen comes in and is like, oh, we caught the predator, and he's not actually looking for like the underage kid. He's looking for Chris Hansen.
Oh, I do remember Chris Hansen would run into that same guy with the glasses. That guy made like several. And Chris Hansen's like, not
There's a couple
again.
iconic Chris Hansen.
Encounters. Oh,
Hello, would you like to
the
take a
guy
seat
from
right here?
Connecticut who got caught in Connecticut was so funny. When he had he
The
brought the pizza,
Jeff
Jeff
Sokol.
Sokol.
And
That
then
was
there was that
recent too.
one
That was a
guy.
couple years
The
ago.
one guy that I found the most hilarious was there was this one guy that Chris Hansen actually personally knew.
Yeah,
Bruh.
on the train. He used to see
Yeah, on the
this guy on the
train.
train.
He's
Oh, hello, would you like to take a seat right here with me?
No, he was like, "Oh, I recognize you."
I haven't really seen the show that much, but I remember there's that one video where this guy he's just running down the street. He evaded every single like security guard that Chris Hansen hired to just catch this guy. Have you seen that before?
I don't think so. No.
And this guy, it's not like a skinny guy. He's a pretty fat dude, and he's like able to evade all the security, and he just goes like running down the street. Of course, they catch him because he's not going to get very far. But at the same time, it was kind of funny to look at.
Hmm.
It's just juking out security. Now, I hope it's real and it's not fake, but it was pretty funny.
That's wild. That show was a good show. It's not on anymore though.
Chris Hansen, absolute legend.
I
is
think
it
there
gonna
was
be
an
off the
issue with
box
Chris
there?
Hansen or something. I think
He's
he
like,
like
I don't.
cheated on his wife or something.
Oh, damn.
There's
Yeah,
another
did he
run
just
for the
hit
Red
that out?
Sox.
Yep, I think it's gone.
No, it was
Oh no!
it's a double.
Oh,
Well, one run's coming in at least.
ooh, that was close at second. Wow, he should have slid. See, when it's a close call like that, I would say slide. But yeah, okay. Chris Vasquez stayed up on that one.
He got up.
Yeah, he got up.
You got up.
It's a ball game now, 6-4.
Well, let's just hope. They're going to take out Talion now, I think, possibly. After this inning, I know they are.
Yeah, the question with the Yankees is, do they have enough like bullpen arms to freaking do anything? Because I mean, they got freaking Clay Holmes who didn't give up a run last night. They got Michael King, and that's about it.
Who gave up? He pretty much just led to their collapse.
And then Wally Peraza he's a disaster.
Didn't get up.
Did not get up.
What's going
Nope.
on with how's the Chapman situation going?
Geez, we don't know where to put Chapman. That's the thing because Clay Holmes is a beast closer now. And
Do you think
and
he
a lot
could
of Yankees fans
be
don't even like Chapman
traded?
because he gave up too many clutch hits.
Throwing
Do
a
you think
100
he might
mile
get
an hour
sent out?
fastballs and a sinker can only last you so long until everyone knows what you're going to pitch. AKA Adonis Chapman.
when he was on the Reds, like when he was like way back in the day. Like he was so fun to watch.
Now he's kind of just gone downhill.
I remember though when he was pitching like 104,
That might
105.
be another homer. Yep. Tie game. You got to
Oh,
take
my.
Tyone out.
Martinez, dude.
Red Sox got a
Now it's a game.
Tie game.
the Boston Yinzers. They're just livid right now.
It's a
They were all-
madhouse.
they-
A madhouse.
They were
at
all leaving
Fenway.
the stadium, but now they've all arrived back. They said, I never gave up on this team once.
Honestly, people either leave because they don't care for the team or they just don't want to get T delays.
Oh yeah, the train.
There's occasionally delays at the Kenmore station. Oh, look at that. Who caught that? Bullpen guy.
Bullpen guy.
Isn't it easy to hit like the right field in Boston for a
Yeah,
home
it's
run?
it's pretty short too. It's kind of like Yankee Stadium.
Bruh. It's like right field, easy to hit a home run. Left field, super hard.
Impossible. It's like the opposite of a Giants stadium.
No, I think I've heard that the hardest place to hit a home run in terms
San
of just
Diego.
anywhere in the field. No, I've heard that it's the Giants over Levi's Landing.
Hmm.
Or not that many home runs have been hit over it. Oh my goodness, they're
Yeah,
starting
that's foul.
Chapman. They're starting Chapman. Because in terms, I think the total home runs they have at the Levi's Levi's Landing, because they call it splash hits,
Mm-hmm.
is less than 100 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of home runs this year. I think everyone's batting what's the average batting average? Like 240 something.
Yeah, it's lower. Is it because they're not juicing the balls up?
I guess so. You know, Aaron
Time to
Judge-
juice them up, Manfred. We're losing attendance. We gotta juice them up.
But I will say though, like sometimes it's not that bad to watch a game where it's defensive, like a good defensive showing or a pitcher's duel. I mean, if you get that every night, that could get a little bit boring. But like last night's game, I think, or Thursday night's game also had a bit of everything. You had home runs by you had home run by both Ref Snyder and also Hicks. You had some great plays in the field from both sides, and you had some great pitching as well. So it's always a lot of fun. You had hits too, but I think a game like last night is kind of what the league wants. And there have been, I think there's been some plans that the league was talking about moving second base a tiny bit closer. Um, Also, did you hear about the robotic umps, like all that
Yep.
they have been discussing? They're trying to like make the game a lot better, but I think the
They're
pitch
making the
clock
call.
is good. Do the
They're
pitch
making the
clock.
call.
It looks like they're going to,
They're
or they might
making the
just want
call,
him
it
to
looks like.
pitch the inning. They might want him to close out this inning.
The
I don't know
Boston
who's on
Yinzers
deck.
have gone up. They're showing
But
them
yeah, I
live
think
right now.
the biggest issue though with the MLB is how slow the games are. Like how
Yeah,
long
like,
games are.
This game's
They're
already
like
taken.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah,
3
because
hours.
games can go on forever. That's baseball. There's no time limit in baseball.
That's true.
It's just get 3 outs, then you move on. You don't get 3 outs, well, you're still gonna keep going forever and ever and ever. Or you can keep getting 3 outs, but then no one's like hitting.
Yeah, there's no ties either.
Yep, no
Yeah, ties
ties.
do not
Yeah,
exist.
go up until 2 in the morning.
Now,
That's just painful, you know that, right?
It is painful.
Then they're gonna start having the catchers just throw to each other or something like that. Be like Gary Sanchez or someone like that, just like throwing to whoever the catcher on the Twins is. The backup.
All right, we'll judge. Okay, there you go. Inning over.
Nice
track
hit,
that
but
one
it's
down.
too
There you
low.
go.
The Yankees are starting to slack a little. They're starting to lack a little bit right now.
Yeah, that was a big inning for the Sox.
The Red
Got a
Sox
little
got
rally
up.
going. Vasquez. Look at that. Martinez with the bomb out of the park. You got
The
a
Red Sox
6-6
got
game.
up.
So yeah, this
They-
is going to be interesting to see what goes on. Looks like Chapman's going to be coming in. Ort most likely will continue to pitch for the Red Sox. I think he's been pitching for about an inning now. So yeah, it's a brand new game, and this is kind of where, I mean, if you're in the Red Sox shoes right now, this is kind of where you want to be, because again, the Yankees are the team to beat, and if you can, they're 2-5 this year against the Yankees head to head. But if they can win tonight, tie this series up at 2, this would be very key for
This
their
is a good
confidence
moral
because they're
boost.
yeah, because they're going to Tampa Bay tomorrow. I'm to play them, and then they're going to the Yankees for the next weekend. They're playing in the Bronx before All Star Weekend. So
Ugh.
these next 2 series against the Rays and the Yankees for the Red Sox are going to be key. And the Yankees head out to Cincinnati tomorrow
So they get
with a
easy a
team.
little bit.
Yeah, it's going to get a little bit not as hard for them, but again, I mean, this is a big game for I think the Red Sox. If the Yankees drop this one, I
They
mean,
don't
they're
mind.
14 up on them, so it's not going to hurt. But for the Red Sox, if they want to win the pennant, it's now because right when you get out of All Star Weekend and you start going into August, there's not a lot of time left, and you only get, I think, I don't know how many more meetings they have with these two teams, but I mean, the more that you have, the better. But if you really want to get started, you got to win tonight. And after Friday night's embarrassment, they had to bounce back, and I didn't think they were going to do it. They only had 2 runs up until the 8th inning, and they were losing 3-2. But they somehow Alex Verdugo tied the game up. 10th inning was when they had a little bit of a collapse, but bottom of the 10th is when they had their big hits come in. Verdugo stepped up again and won the game for them, but they need to continue that tonight. And coming back from down 6-2 already, they just have to go out and finish the game off. But the Yankees, they're very dangerous, hitting and fielding too, and pitching they're pretty decent in. So the Sox have to play their A game for these next 4 innings. Looks like Salamora came in. Yep.
Oh, here we go. Every Red Sox fan out there is gonna hate seeing him pick.
I think that's kind of generalized, but I think he's actually one of the better arms in this bullpen.
Yeah, I know. I should also. I think I agree with you in terms of it's me generalizing it because I kind of get it from just one person at Indica who just like legit hates Sarmura for some reason.
Does this person hate every player though?
No, he just I've never seen him say anything positive about like Sawamura or was I think when Robles was on the team still. He's just
Robles is not.
Robles. He
Robles is a
celebrated when they
crazy
get
pitcher
left.
though.
Yeah,
Robles is one of those pitchers that you cannot have in the 8th inning because he is very risky when he pitches. I'm not a fan of him either. I don't think a lot of Red Sox fans like Robles
but
because
like
he is.
Sawamura for him, he's just like nothing positive at all. It's just like everything that comes out, it's just like he sucks.
He's
Yeah, there
terrible.
there
Can't
are
watch.
there
He'll
are
have
people
he'll
that.
have a good moment, nothing like he doesn't say anything. He has a terrible moment, he's gonna post it.
Yeah, I think Sawamura. I think the best pitcher though right now is Strom on the Red Sox, the lefty. He went out there one of the nights and I think it was when he was playing they were playing the Guardians, and he had like a 1-2-3 save. And Tanner Houck too. Those are 2 great pitchers, but I'd say Sawamura is up there as well for pitchers on the. Oh, look at that. That was beauty.
There you go. See, there you go.
But I mean, you have a couple pitchers on the Red Sox that are definitely not up to date. Um, I mean, you had the rookie the other night who pitched, and he was a complete disaster. But again, these are guys who are in effect, who are just not. They don't have enough experience, and to give them the ball for Winkowski, he's okay. I don't think he should be pitching
Still
against
gonna
this
take some
team.
time.
He's going to take some time, and I mean, he also threw shade at the Yankees too. He called them I think he called them marginal or something like that.
Yeah, and then he
Oh
called
god.
Before that he called Wrigley Field not good.
Then he got blasted. Yeah, then he got blasted by the Yankees, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so I mean, it's fine to talk smack, but then that smack will just get blasted out of the sky once you get your ass beat by them.
yeah.
And always one thing for any MLB team, or just any sports team in general, never desecrate a team's logo or something like that anywhere.
Kyrie,
Juju.
Not just Kyrie. Yeah, Juju.
Juju, yeah.
The Tennessee Titans.
Oh yeah, when they stomped on Baltimore.
Yep. Don't do that. Never do that. If like I see the Red Sox or like the Patriots do that or any team in general do that, it's like you're asking to lose the next game.
Oh, remember the San Francisco 49er? Who was it? He did it on the Dallas
What, Terrell
Cowboy.
Owens?
Yeah, Terrell Owens.
That's iconic. The whole. Wait, didn't they actually win that game?
I think the Niners won that game, but the guy, one of the clowns on the Cowboys, like decked them. It was pretty silly.
Yeah, I saw that. No, like he did that. No, he went for a second time to do it, then he got decked. Terrell Owens got
yeah.
decked the second time. I think that was a playoff game too.
Yeah, because this was when the Cowboys were good too, right?
This was the 1990s, right?
Yeah, this was when the Cowboys, yeah.
Was this the 1994 season when Deion Sanders was on the team for that 1 year for the Niners?
Could have been.
That was like, and this, for many, this will be controversial. That was peak Deion Sanders. Was on the 49ers for that one season where they won the Super Bowl. And I think he actually got Defensive Player of the Year too.
Wow.
Was it the always reliable source, Barry McCockner, actually came out with a video of like his supposed goated team in the NFL, and I think he had Deion Sanders on there, and it was his peak year was the San Francisco 49ers.
Wow.
Shout out to Barry McCockner. Please come on this show.
Oh, jeez. I feel like I should play Barry McCockner right now.
We just don't want to
play.
get copyright, remember? I think we had like a copyright scare on maybe not on
Let's usually
ours,
play
but I think there's
music.
another one.
For Badlands.
No, not for Badlands.
No, this was when we played Joey Diaz when we had a disaster stream for the Peace
Oh
and
yeah,
Chaos program.
because they had music in the background.
Disaster for what?
Peace and Chaos program last year when my
Joey
laptop shut off.
And then
Remember that
I was
episode,
falling.
Don? Yeah, that
a
was
disaster
crazy.
stream. I don't want to bring it up.
Oh no.
Hey, you know what? I think everyone has one disaster stream. Like even like streamers have them.
They just gotta get back up.
It's either, something crazy. Like you guys all saw what happened to who was last week? The streamer there. I show speed.
Oh, bruh.
Did you
Like
see
how
what
he
he
lit
did?
a firework in his own house.
Yeah, he had a fireworks in his house. And it was
That's
the
an ISO
Pikachu
speed
spinning
moment, though,
thing.
bro. Pikachu! Oh, damn!
Oh damn!
You forgot the illegal fireworks go in the air. I think that's I love how I will say moments for certain things or just people. It's like that's an ISO speed moment of him trying to do it for clicks and all that, but he's kind of an idiot at times too.
Mhm.
Or not just kind of an idiot, he is an idiot.
Yeah,
But then
he's
it's kind
not
of weird
that
of
smart.
does he know if he's an idiot or not? He's doing it just for clicks.
He might just be doing it for clicks.
Oh no!
Hey, new meme format.
I found it. I found the Zach Wilson loves MILF shirt.
You found what?
I found a Zach Wilson loves MILF shirt.
On
Oh,
where?
God.
Some fan account made.
Yeah, let's go.
We got the whatever kid. He's chiming in. He said, "I show speed is so annoying to me."
I like his. I
Yeah,
like
I
the
show
memes
speed.
that come from him.
He,
But yeah, no,
dude,
he is
remember when he
kind of
barks?
he's
Like
kind
he
of an idiot.
barks. He's like,
It's like,
he'll just like make the randomest noises. And
Bro, you
now
remember where he's like, was he? I think they came out with a banshee meme for him. He's like, yeah, he's like that. I was like, bruh. I actually have that saved on my phone. The meme.
Oh gosh.
I know it's that bad.
Yeah, he's quite like now he's doing soccer.
Oh
I saw
hell
that.
no.
Yeah, now he's
Oh
doing
hell
soccer.
no.
With
Motherfucking
people,
sweet.
he's probably like one of the most popular. I would say Dion though. I would say he's probably the most oh.
You heard that, huh?
Yeah, I did.
No, that was actually Flight. So the thing is, I
Flight is yeah.
I don't know. I watched Flight a little because his are actually pretty funny. But this was like someone made a recording of I think he's playing Madden. It's like, no, but if you have your phone at like low volume, it's even louder. But even still, if you crank it up all the way, it's still loud as hell. So like I'm gonna play it real quick, and this is at like
Oh,
the
the
lowest sound you can.
no. Yeah, yeah.
No, no, listen. That's the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
lowest.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's lowest. But I mean, they're pretty much just there for like memes and shit.
Yeah.
I do love how some people like are trying to take him serious. Like, was it Flight predicted the Warriors winning? He's like, dude, he says that every year.
He's a Warriors fan. Yeah, Flight also says some silly things, but I think he says it for clicks too.
For
He
some
has said
quality
there's like a
memes.
compilation of his like the weirdest things he says.
For some quality memes out there. Like I show speed. Now he's doing Sui for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, he's doing the Ronaldo stuff. That's where his content has gone.
Brothers be like,
God
Sui.
damn it, this guy.
What?
I'm just realizing how much this freaking Zach Wilson news is blowing up.
All right, we do need to get this guy in. We need to get him
we
on
need to
there.
make this. We need to make this happen.
We need. You
This
should
guy's
actually
fired.
DM him and see if he can actually get on. For like, even if it's just like a stream, like if he wants. Like, where is he from?
He's from freaking Missouri.
Okay, if he's on like from Missouri, if he wants to like join us for like a live stream, because I think we can do like a live stream of a sporting event, and we can also ask him like some questions. So it's just not fully just focus on like questions around that. You can also ask him like what he thinks of the NFL and like other sports too. Something fun.
He could be your partner, yeah.
Yeah. We got this exclusive interview. He broke the news of how much Zach Wilson is a dog.
What the dog doing?
He got up to be with his mom's best friend, which no.
And DJ, jeez, Yankees are
And we're
regretting.
demonetized. I would actually
Oh.
love.
Once again,
Well,
Chapman-
I actually don't blame him for missing that. That's like a hard catch.
Wait, there's always been like bad pop-ups in these past couple games where the Red Sox were struggling with that.
Now I wonder what the reaction for that interview would be though, because it actually sounds like a fun interview just in general too.
Yeah,
But
sounds
no,
pretty fun.
Don, DM him though. DM him for real.
I just sent him the T-shirt. I don't know if I want to get him on. I don't want to bug him.
Yeah, he might get
I
annoyed
don't
by
want
you.
to see him like I'm clout chasing here.
That's true, yeah.
I would still no, just do it like, hey, we're interested. You want to just like get on? We just talk about random shit. He'll be like, yeah, sure.
Oh, geez. Now Zach Wilson's trending on Twitter now.
So I mean, dude, it's a freaking meme. It's not like, oh no, this is the guy that broke that someone's getting traded. This is like a guy that's just
Guys are
still. Yeah, no, he's a legend still for breaking this news.
Wait, is he a journalist, this guy?
No, he's just like a random person on freaking.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's just a random person.
How does he know about this though?
He just commented on a freaking post.
Wait, so like the
I don't
news are
think
now like talking
like-
about him?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's gonna be like, oh, these guys are clout chasing. I think he's just gonna be like, all right, this is kind of cool. We got some yinzers from someplace that are interested in talking to me about this shit.
Get some live against the reaction.
I mean, it'd be kind of fun too. I don't know. What do you guys think?
That could be pretty fun. I think that we don't want to be looked at as like clout chasers, you know?
Yeah, for real. It just sounds like new content and all that. Something cool and fresh to the platform that we can bring here at any given Monday morning. And also something like people that are interested, we can like send out, hey, what kind of questions do you want answered? Or like, you know what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I think the thing is exactly what we're gonna ask him. I mean,
Then
the only
they're
reason
good.
we're having him on because he made a freaking comment about Zach
Yeah, he
Wilson.
made the meme. So
He started the meme, and then his girl And Zach Wilson's ex-girlfriend
Confirmed it.
confirmed it.
Yeah.
She made it.
Well, this could get old quick too. You know what I mean? It's not like that
Yeah.
relevant.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing. Is like, just do it for fun.
Or if Urinating Tree has made a statement.
Be like,
Nope.
a local yinzer named Urinating Tree has made a statement. What are your thoughts?
Oh, jeez, he did.
He did. All right, now, all right. Can we please get this guy on now?
God damn it, Tree made a statement.
Can we please get him on now? The
Zach Wilson
yinzer,
just one of the experienced vets of Mets for him is trying to become one of the best in the game.
the yinzer himself has already spoken. We should get him on, man. The father of all yinzers has spoken now.
The fuck. We still got a game to cover here. It's getting a little interesting with freaking.
It's getting a lot more interesting. 3-1 count on who's Cordero.
How about after the stream, or we can even ask whoever's
We'll do it this
listening in
week.
here if they're interested in an interview with the legend
Ooh,
himself
what a
who
pitch.
broke the news. What do you guys think?
We could see, yeah.
Yeah, we could see. I mean, we could probably do it this week.
This week, exclusive interview with
Yinzer.
yes, another yinzer, one of our fellow brethren. He got the approval from the godfather of all yinzers, a man named Urinating Tree. That's one of the questions. How do you feel about being recognized by the godfather of yinzers? And be like, the hell?
Up, whatever kid wants to see this interview. Hey,
I told you.
I think everyone wants.
If it's even possible, but I mean, yeah, I'd say it sounds like fun.
Yeah, it would sound pretty fun. We get his maybe thoughts on NFL. We could talk sports with him. All that.
NFL.
Don, what does this guy do though? Do you know about this guy? Like anything?
He's
like
just
in
a
his
random
platform?
freaking Yinzer on. He's like a random high school Yinzer on freaking Instagram.
Random.
So
high
did he
school
just make
yinzer.
this up?
No, he literally just commented on a post.
And said
That's what
this
he's
is
famous for. That's clearly what he's famous for.
Hey
This
man,
guy's not a journalist.
yeah, he's not a journalist or anything. He's
He's
just
not-
some random
he's
dude
a
that just
random dude.
commented, and then was it Zach Wilson's ex-girlfriend commented back. And that was it. That was it.
That's hilarious.
See, that's why it would work.
We need to get. We need to find. And then I think Zach Wilson's ex-girlfriend, deactivated her Instagram since she had.
No, she blocked us all already. She blocked us all.
Blocked it. We
Yeah,
all got
everyone- we all got
permabanned.
blocked. Fucking- I don't know.
Wow.
Whatever kid says he'd be down for it. I mean, I'm down for it.
I see. Yeah, I'd be down for it too.
Yeah, tell him to get up. The
Let's get these
Yinzer
Yinzers on.
exclusive.
I gotta invite all the Yinzers on.
Hey, we should get Luigi on for it. Be like, Luigi, would you like to ask a question to this man?
Would you like to ask a question?
Oh,
Do you like spike ball? What are your skills at spike ball? I feel like that'd actually be pretty fun though. If you got him on, not just the Zach Wilson guy, but also Luigi ask a question.
How do you do it?
Be like, I don't know what I'm doing here. They invited me on. They said they'd like to do
you got to
something
bring
with me.
Seamus Stan.
See,
Uh,
yep,
Stan.
Seamus.
He
Mhm.
has to come in too.
Everyone's got to come in.
Ooh.
They all
Gonna
got to
pick him
get
off.
up.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Also,
do
we
a
got to
live
do that Celtics fans compilation.
Yes.
All the
We have the-
fighting and because there was the
I
big fight
and
and
we
all
have
that
been
other
lacking.
crap.
Oh,
that
there
went
has
on.
been a big fight. What?
Well, there was the fight at that watch party,
Oh, at Fenway Park,
and,
right?
and then at the Fenway Park, And then I love that one comment. It was like touching me, touching you, and they like put the lyrics of Sweet Caroline and how like
To the
they're,
fight.
like to the fighting. How like
Why do
one
I
guy
why do
just
I have
threw
a
a
feeling
punch.
that that would work perfectly for the video? It's just touching hands. Hey, what you doing? Oh, it's touching you. Ah, you're just fighting. Sweet Caroline. And when they do that bum bum bum, it's punch 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 or something. They're like,
Oh no! It's the same video of
so,
when Marcus Smart fell on Stefan's leg.
oh, piss off with that.
That triggered the
Honest.
Warriors fan. Okay,
Piss
maybe that
off.
was a little inappropriate.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh,
He landed on Sep's leg.
oh boy, 3
Screw
and 2.
that. Oh no.
Let's see.
Chapman's about to walk him.
Yeah, bases
I told
loaded.
you.
Jeez,
Jeez.
dude, what is going on
Chapman's
with
got to get
Chapman?
out.
Chapman sucks.
No one wants him
They
now.
should never.
Look at this guy. All right, bases loaded. This is the Red Sox time.
I love
This
how all the
has to be.
stands are now packed now. Like before this happened, there was like some people leaving already. Or it's just like everyone's like, all right, I'm heading out.
You need to take Chapman out. Get out, Chapman.
Chapman, what is he doing?
Who's up?
Oh no, they're keeping him in. What the fuck?
What the fuck is you doing?
Oh man, this is a good one. Whatever kid just said. There should be a meme of those fights, like the guys fighting each other, and we're
Oh,
all in this
fuck.
together is playing.
We're all in this together. Boom. Just get smacked.
Oh, dude, that would be wild. It's like punching and shit, kicking.
Goddamn, whatever, kid. You're on a sick one right now, man. Coming up with these great ideas.
Yeah, we got to definitely get that. We have like all the clips ready. It's just more of like downloading them
For real.
because YouTube is such a pain with the downloads, and then the other websites are super sketchy. Some of them are kind of sketchy. I've been investigating a
You
few.
have to figure out what the whatever kid uses.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. Whatever kid, what do you use for like downloading videos? Because like we haven't found a good website that does it for free. 1 and 1.
Please, whatever, kid,
Bobby's
help
up.
us.
Dahlbeck.
Whatever, kid, you must help us, please.
You must help the Yankees also.
Yeah, no outs. This is bad. All right, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The Red Sox are getting up right now. You'll love to see it. You
This
love to
is their
see
only
chaos
time.
ensue. Even if I did predict the Yankees to win. Chaos must ensue. My streak of being correct must end.
Must die.
It must die tonight. The Boston fan base has had enough. They're like, we let you win with the Warriors.
Oh, what was he doing there?
Why would you swing at that?
Lack of discipline. That pitch was down the whole way. I don't know why. I think he wanted to golf that
He even
thing.
swung late too.
Yeah, that was awkward. Yep,
He's
too
teeing
late.
off.
Yeah, he wanted a tee on that pitch. 2-2 now.
He's getting ready for that trip to Cancun soon.
And got him out.
Getting ready for the off season soon.
All right, give me that double
soon.
play.
Damn, man, what the?
All right, up the middle. Or no,
Bobby
no, no. Over
Bobby
everyone's
Dahlbeck's
head.
getting ready
Let's-
for Cancun, man. He's practicing on
He
his
says it varies
swing.
sometimes on what I used to download. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, whatever, kid. What do you
That
think,
was a
Don?
bad strikeout. He went back inside on this one. All right, we're at
What do
the
you think,
top of the
Don?
order.
Bobby Dahlbeck getting ready for his golfing trip to Cancun during the off season.
Oh, Jeter Downs is up.
Oh, what the?
Oh, geez. He knows. They know.
They know. They gotta get up. Alex Cora's smug look. God damn.
Alrighty. Yeah, Downs is coming to the plate. He had a big game yesterday. First RBI and first run scored for him in his career as a Red Sox. Let's see if this can continue right now. Bases loaded. He's a big task, bottom of the sixth tie game against the Yankees on Sunday night.
The Yankees may go to the World Series.
There you
Don't
go.
know though.
Foul ball right there. Chapman, what are you doing?
Man, how far ahead are you? You're like a minute ahead.
He's far ahead.
I got the Yinzer speed right here.
You got that New York
Is
I
speed.
got the Verizon Fios.
I got the
Easy.
Verizon.
I got the slow
Comcast.
Comcast, whatever it's called now.
I got that direct TV speed.
Strike two.
Damn,
I'm just calling it. Ringing
Chapman
the
really
around.
wanted to give him a hit right there.
I'm gonna jinx myself. Come on, Chapman. Don't let me jinx myself here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I think Chapman's gonna throw a slider right here. Ah!
That's a sack. Sack fly. Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Pain.
He's in
That's
pain
the
right
second
now.
time.
Mayhew did it again.
Well, hey, they got a forced out, so it's not that bad.
Chapman, it's time to get out.
I have to get out.
Yep. Then
That was the weirdest blue pit I've ever seen.
I like
Oh,
that
man.
reaction.
He
Just-
kicked it too, dude. That's terrible.
We should clip that. Yes, here Don's like, ah,
Ah!
ah, pain.
He kicked
Pain.
it. Look at that.
After going like legit yelling to just
Oh, that's a tough one.
you hate to see it.
That was a rough one.
But for all our Boston fans out there, you love to see it.
Well, I mean, they got to keep cashing in. You just can't get one run from a bases loaded jam. You got to get like three.
They gotta get up.
Yeah, they got to get another run. Let's go. Handicap run aboard. Let's go. Christian Vasquez. Okay. Got a home run.
For real. Red Sox have gotten up.
Oh, jeez. Will the Yankees get up, though? Probably
They
not.
did, but maybe they're just like, you know what? Got up already. Don't need to anymore. They sat down. They're laying down after getting up.
Oh, man. That was a good pitch. think Vasquez knows he shouldn't have let that one slide. Should have went swinging on that one.
Damn, 102.
Oh.
And got him out.
Too late though.
Too late though. Up
Ooh.
next,
Damage has been done.
Judge,
Yeah,
Rizzo, and
That one
Stan.
run.
Yeah, I just hope that the Yankees get up now. The Yankees now must get up.
They call that an error, right?
They really did.
Did they? They probably had to. It's probably a routine. Well, honestly, I think it could have been the center fielder ball. Because it's easier to run in on a ball than go out for a ball.
For real. And this
Yeah,
game
that's
is
how
actually
that's
better
how
than
it
I
is.
expected, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like last night's game. And also Thursday nights. Because 3 out of these 4 games so far have been close. Except for
Except
Friday's
for
game.
yeah, Friday's game was
Batting
terrible. That was
practice. Yeah, that was terrible. That
that
was
was
not a
batting
fun one.
practice for New York.
Yeah,
Another day.
the Red Sox pitching was pretty horrible. I mean, they pitch bad pitchers too, so I mean that was the other issue. When you pitch
Another
scrubs, you're gonna
day.
get wiped off.
Another day. Another batting practice done.
Yep, exactly. Well, we're heading into the 7th. It's almost 7th inning stretch time, and you know what that means. At Fenway
Mm.
Park, they play Sweet Caroline.
Ah, hell no.
No.
They must play the ritual song.
What they gotta do? They gotta yeah, they gotta change it up a little bit.
Summon the Boston Demons.
They gotta play Shipping Up to Boston. That'll be a good one to play. Like, I think they play it at the beginning of the games usually.
They're
They
playing the
gotta
old.
switch it up though. They gotta switch it up.
They're playing the old ritual song. That's how they always win.
Yep.
Alchemy.
I got an idea.
What?
I say we do GeoGuessr with this man.
Oh,
We do a GeoGuessr.
we're gonna do
competition.
GeoGuessr with the.
Well, you guys want to do GeoGuessr?
It could be an option because
We could talk about like other things like Cards Against Humanity online.
Is there actually an online version?
Yeah, there's an online version. You
Okay.
get whatever dude if he's ever, or yeah, whatever guy if he's ever interested to.
See, this is what whatever kid just said. He said never was a fan of Sweet Caroline. That's way
Are you a
overplayed
fan?
here.
song.
But are you a fan of Cards Against Humanity?
Oof.
That's a real question now, whatever kid. Are you gonna get up for that? He's gotta get up.
Ooh, nice pitch.
If he won't get up, then who will?
I look at the computer say, Floyd's
Jeez. I'm not.
See, we could you guys want to get a quick game of GeoGuessr going?
Right now.
What's up to you guys?
mean, we got the game.
Yeah, that's true.
We got the game.
We got the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Or the
That's
New
true,
York
that's
Yinzers. The New York Yinzers. I mean, heck, they have Y in their name. So it fits perfectly with Yinzer.
Whatever kid says, never played that. Played a whole lot of 2K, Madden, and GTA sometimes.
You know what we gotta do? We gotta do the IRL content.
We gotta do some IRL. Yep,
That's what we're
Yeah.
gonna do.
we
The
did the
When I arrive
basketball
back.
game.
Or you guys should go to like a game or something like that and be like, we have arrived.
We have arrived. We
Yeah.
tried doing that, but the problem is I don't really have like enough footage.
I don't know. I mean, like, if I come over to New York or like
New
me
York.
and PJ meet up for like a Red Sox game, we can do Yinzers take on Boston. Or Boston Yinzer introduces Bay Area Yinzer to.
I was thinking of doing like street interviews. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Like
That'd be
outside
kind
the
of fun.
garden or like wherever we are.
Well, I was gonna say you
Yo,
might want to get Luigi for that.
Yeah, we get.
Yeah.
I think that'll be the perfect way to use Luigi.
Like it would be more like side talk
Street talk.
because their videos are nice because they're like not even a minute long, so you can watch all their content within an hour.
For real.
Yeah,
Street
they have
talk.
great content.
Yeah, that's what it's like to be with the Knicks.
And like 200 years from now, sociology classes will just be based on side talk. It's like, and this class was what New York was like 200 years ago.
We outside.
Fuck Trae Young, like all that would they'd play all those videos. We had
And then they'll just-
Dykeman.
And then they'll play that one guy's like, fuck Boston. No! And shit like that.
Because Boston
They're
doesn't
gonna make,
have
like-
a side talk.
They're gonna have like a social construct or like, like some class assignment. Like, what does he mean by fuck Boston here? It's like, yeah, I wonder why too.
Bing bong.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I want you all to make it like an essay or whatever on what Bing Bong means.
He's gonna go.
The
What's
true
the
meaning
symbol?
behind it.
He's gonna later
You're talking
say,
about the New York subway
name me
system.
one personality from this, and everyone's gonna choose Byron from Byron's Car Wash.
For real.
Are you vaccinated? Yes, sir. Or how about the dogs guy? The guy with the two dogs.
Yep.
You see these dogs in your front yard? Just let them know I'm going hard.
That's Zach Wilson. That's gonna be a meme. I think turn that to a meme.
Oh,
When you
hell
see
Oh,
these
no, and then
dogs.
no. When he says when I'm going hard, you just take Zach Wilson's face and you just print it right there on the guy's head.
When I'm going hard. Zach Wilson.
That's
Dog.
Oh God.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. There's another one. Yeah, they I like that guy that goes who does the Coney Island ones, like the heavier guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coney Island.
Yeah, he's really good, that guy.
Bruh.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Some quality content though.
Yeah, they make some bangers. Then they did the 4th of July last year. That was a good one.
Oh no.
You know, the personalities that they have, though, they really can get like the best people on the street interviews. Because there are a lot of characters in that area.
What, New York?
Yeah, like that whole city, you just find
Yeah, because
crazy
it's New
people.
York.
In Boston, you probably wouldn't find that many.
You won't find that many interesting Boston Yinzers out there. They're a
Unless
rare
it's the
breed.
Celtics gear a Bruins game or like on the
Yeah, that's-
streets, if you're out at like 12 o'clock in the day, they'll just
You won't
people will
find
just
many.
like look at you like, who are you? Like, who are you?
Who
What are
is you, my
doing?
brother?
Who are
What
you?
is you doing?
Of course, we got to do the annual 1v1 basketball game.
Oh, that's true.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
The
Yeah,
annual.
last year we did a 1v1 on the other channel. We had a basketball game.
That
Ah,
might have to be a
hell.
double upload.
Why wouldn't you
Yeah.
guys do it?
Last year
Um,
in late
Nice.
late
July,
July.
and
Ah,
then we
damn.
uploaded it in August.
Yeah.
Okay.
We like commentated on it after.
We did our own commentary,
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny to get like Luigi on or something like that.
and they got him out. That was out of the strike zone. The Boston refs, the umpires.
Yeah, umpire
These
scorecard will definitely give that a low grade. Oh, look at Aaron Boone is
Boone's not happy.
Aaron
this is
Boone's about to.
six. That's the sixth
Aaron
time.
Boone's. Aaron
BS.
Boone's wants to
Oh,
kick his ass.
oh.
Okay, buddy, chill. He's like
Relax.
Boston Yinzers, knowing well
That
that was
was
out of the strike zone
that was
and just
inside.
agreeing
That
with.
was inside. That's
No,
a
you didn't.
Boston call.
That's a Boston ref right there.
Boston Yinzers
Good.
knowing very well that it was outside the strike zone, but just agreeing with the umpire, even though they mortally hate the umpire.
Oh, yeah, this is great. Whatever kid just actually interviewed people in his Freddie Gibbs concert. He goes, "Those three guys I interviewed for the vlog I did were pretty interesting for people in Boston. They
Pretty
were so
interesting.
wasted." Yeah, he
Whatever
recently
kid.
did a video. He did an IRL video where he went to he went to the Freddie Gibbs concert. The guy we were talking about earlier who got jumped in Buffalo like a month ago. He went to the concert in Boston and met some interesting listeners. Yeah, honestly, like I think that like for someone I don't really do a lot of interviews. I think it's kind of hard, but I I think like once you have that ability to interview, even if it's for like a YouTube channel or like a side hobby, like it actually looks very good on your resume. Like interviewing is a really good skill because it's like it boosts your interpersonal skills. So it seems daunting, but it's kind of fun afterwards because you just like get to have people speak their mind, or whatever they want to talk about. It's pretty cool.
We're we're
You
on the
got to def.
street.
Yeah.
The whatever kid he be bringing in. I want to see him bring Derek Shapiro.
Hey,
Derek Shapiro.
Derek Shapiro
From
meets
the
Ben Shapiro.
director. From no lips, no teeth. Is that his film?
I think that is. Yeah, I think that's what he promoted. Yeah. Yeah, I was on the Whatever Kid podcast last year actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
whatever
I was
kid
on
has
the
a podcast.
Yeah, he has a whole
Nice.
channel, dude.
Well, no,
He
that I
had
didn't realize the podcast part. Nice.
Yeah, it's like a part of his channel. Yeah. He has like
There we go.
different features. He does disses, he does nonsense of the week. So this week, actually the video I just saw it just now was Jordan Peterson, Dr. Jordan
Hey,
Peterson. And you know how he got like banned off Twitter or he like is not going back on
Yeah.
because he like said stuff. Oh yeah, no lips, no teeth. That's one
no
of the
lips, no teeth.
yeah, it's
And
cool.
Boone's getting mad.
Uh oh.
Boone.
What
Wait,
happened?
did
Aaron
Boone get
Boone get
tossed?
ejected.
Turns to a T-shirt.
Oh, Boone is getting
Did Boone get
ejected.
tossed?
I love the guy in the second row. His mouth was like, oh.
Ah, Rizzo.
No, he didn't get booted.
Oh, geez, the Yankees are choking.
Oh, that's
Yankees are
bad.
time.
Well,
They're like
hold
it's
on.
time to throw.
I don't think that throw was good.
Either way, the Yankees are choking.
It's time to
Wonder
throw
for
the
that.
game. They're like, what does it matter? We're ahead by 14 games if we lose.
Yeah, and honestly, Toronto was choking too. They got swept. That's a bad throw. That's a sloppy throw, dude. Sidearms it? Oh yeah. That's not gonna work. I hate when that happens. Well, who's pitching now anyways for the Yankees?
Miguel Castro.
Castro?
Castro.
Yep.
You almost hit him.
Bruh.
I'm ahead of you. You're gonna see it.
Ooh,
Oh my.
he's
Boston
wild.
fans just
The
now
injured
booing.
net.
They're like, he hates him. Get him.
Yeah, wild man. They gotta settle down.
That's
It's the 7th inning.
that's what they all say. Meet me out back. Meet me out back after the game. Castro. The Boston Yins are
I have
looking
a
for
theory
blood.
of why the Yankees are
Oh
losing
no, why?
the last 2 games. It's on
Okay.
national television.
Oh, because it's on national
National televised
television.
games.
Why are the
You're gonna
Yankees
have the
normally not
drama.
very good on national television?
I guess so. I prefer watching them on Yes Network.
Yes Network versus I'm watching on ESPN.
Well, you're watching it on Yes.
No, I'm watching. It's on ESPN. It's not on Yes. I'm literally that person that will literally watch
Yes.
local over freaking national.
Motherfuckers be like, yes,
The
The
Yes
Angels
Network.
got on ESPN.
yes.
Meanwhile, I'm
Strom's
out here
warming up.
saying the Knicks. This ESPN team commentary team sucks. I wish I had Mike Breen and Walt Frazier. And they walked him
Time to riot.
on the right.
That'd have been a strike in the league I used to play in, dude. There was this one umpire, and he used to call anything from your knees to your ankles. He was a short dude. He was like probably 5'2". And he used to go over to both dugouts before the game, and he'd say, "Okay, boys, I call pitches like between the higher of the knee and the ankles. I prefer not to call pitches above the knee." And I was like, "Wait, what?" So he's like, "Yeah, keep the ball very low." And then
What?
occasionally he'd call a pitch at the waist strike three because it's like a normal strike. It's like waist high, so you should hit it. So he'd call that and he'd call anything at the knees. But dude, I used to like when I pitched, I'd purposely throw it and it would be like 3 inches off the dirt and he'd call that a strike. It would be like awesome.
But
Like
yeah,
the pitch
you got
that
no hitter today.
yeah, the pitch that he just threw was that could have been a strike in the city league. See how low that was? Yeah, that would have been a strike.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, the city league was
I
ridiculous.
gotta get back into playing baseball.
The city
I miss
league.
baseball. I always I loved baseball when I played. It's a sport like when you play, it's so fun. When you watch it, it can get really boring.
Sounds
Like
about right.
you have to have a lot of patience when you play. It's not like football where like you just have like play after play after play after play. It's like baseball is like every play means something. Where in football, like in baseball, you could be a left fielder, and for the inning, like you're out there playing like defense, quote unquote, but you might not ever have a ball hit to you. You still kind of have to move if the ball goes out to the outfield and the center fielder misses it or whatever. But
Right.
dude, if you're playing defense, you're constantly having to like make a tackle.
And they're gonna get an extra run.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh wait, the bases are loaded. No outs again. This game is just pain.
It's pain now.
Pain because the Yankees don't know how forgot how to
Yankees didn't get up enough. Uh,
Well, they
well,
better not
damn.
just get one run though. If you want to put them away right here, put up 4.
No, I'd say put up 2 more.
It's the Yankees though. And you
Yeah, that's
never
the thing,
know.
though.
Even though Strom's a good pitcher, you never know.
Who gets up at the end? Who will be the one that gets up in the end? That's the question, though, ladies and gentlemen.
That is.
I know the Red Sox are getting up.
That's what I need to do. Need to wake up. Get up.
Wake up.
Yeah, here, let me see if I can
Oh, it's
play it.
Trevor's story.
Through
Oh,
my
man.
through my terrible microphone. That is just like on my gaming headset. Need to do this.
So story actually is not that bad with the bases loaded. Oh, what
That's
is
what I've been
that?
hearing a lot from lots of Red Sox fans, or just some, is, man, Trevor's story hasn't panned out well. I'm like, bro,
He's really well. He has struggled. He has had his struggles.
I know, but you've signed him for like a multi-year deal.
I didn't get why they did that. I think that was a bad idea. He's
No, what a
30 years
surprise.
old too. They're gonna have him
I
until he's
know.
37. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Because
well,
this is
because
like
you
after 30
should
years
have
old,
known
you're
about
injury
that.
prone.
So you guys pulled an Angels.
And they've noticed this too with the with um like the work that Story has done and like all the footage that is out. He is really bad hitting fastballs. Like he's very late on those, and then he's early on cutters and crap, and he just can't hit them. Like he's really struggled. A lot of ground balls this year. I think he bats he bats pretty high. I
Did he
mean,
just hit a home run?
no off the wall though.
Ace.
There,
You got
there you
Yep,
go.
it's over.
It's over.
Well, I don't know. It's all over.
Yep, safe at home.
Pure pain.
Here we go. And look at Alex Cora is like, oh, this is great.
Alex Cora, the snake himself.
There's no outs, too. I think this is
Yes,
when the
everyone
Sox have
out
to
there is gonna be like, all the Boston Yinzers, like, what do you mean Alex
pitch.
Cora is a snake? D. For real. Helps the Houston Astros cheat to World Series. Slitters
No,
away to Boston,
the
proceeds to
biggest
do the
snake
exact
is
same thing.
AJ Hinch.
Yep.
The fact that he actually has the craziest thing is that the fact that he actually has a job is mind-boggling to me. Like I would expect the league, if the league was going to be very rude to him, they should have like not allowed him ever to be a coach again. Like they should have done that to him. But they
What about
didn't.
with Alex Cora too?
Alex Cora, I think you could make the judgment there, yeah. I mean, was Cora like Hinch was the dude that really knew about this though. Like maybe the coaches, like maybe if Alex Cora spoke up or any of the other coaches spoke up, they could have
They,
lost their jobs, because they
yeah,
weren't.
well, you know, they weren't gonna speak up. If they spoke up, then their reputation would have been.
Yeah, and then they
So
would
it's
have.
kind of like, don't say anything, just don't say anything, just don't say anything. You did it, just don't say anything.
But the fact that Hinch like allowed it to happen is just insane. Do you think that they should have taken away the Astros title?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
so too. Who would have
I
got
think
it though? Would you just said like keep it unanimous, like no one
We're just,
wins?
we're just gonna keep it in that. No one won that year.
yeah, no one won.
Yeah,
Dodgers
no one,
fans. But what about us? Nope.
No.
no one won except for the
No.
TV channels that made
You get your
billions of
Mickey Mouse
dollars.
trophy. Go away.
Take your Mickey Mouse trophy and go away now.
Yeah, the only winners were the people that made $1 billion with ads.
For real.
Just another profitable year. Nope, but Houston wins. So it's like, oh, that sucks.
Would we say the same thing about 2018 then for the Red Sox or no?
They didn't cheat though. There were
Mm,
allegations, but that wasn't true.
even still.
I think the Yankees
That,
cheated though. I'm pretty sure they cheated.
oh
About
yeah,
some,
didn't that come out this year? But then it's just like they all got swept under the rug.
yeah.
Every cheating scale is getting swept under the rug.
Yeah. Like I said with 2018 too.
I'll tell you this. I think David Ortiz should not be in the Hall of Fame. I'd take.
What?
Yep.
Why? Because of the whole he got caught for PEDs.
Yep.
Okay.
When
Yeah,
did he
I
get caught
guess.
for PEDs?
Oh wait, that was kind of funny. I actually saw the Barry McCockner video. He's like,
Yep.
David Ortiz is very overrated because he got caught for PEDs as well. He got swept under the rug because a lot more Yankees
Oh
players got caught for
yeah.
it.
The Yankees keep dying as I'm talking crap about the Red Sox.
Oh, see, I tell you, that's the hardest play to make.
Oh yeah, Yankees moment.
Yankees
11-6.
Whatever kid has an interesting take on this whole Astros scandal of 2017. He
Wow, it was
says,
2017.
I would have let them keep it. History can't be erased. We can't literally erase the moment when the Astros won it. Okay, that's a fair point.
Fuck them.
No, I'm taking that away.
Yeah, fuck them.
Eh.
I love how the Astros went from being like one of the most likable teams to just being one of the most fuck you teams now. I think the reason is, well, here's the thing. People say, well, oh, lots of teams, they cheat and all that in their own way. But it's like the reason why people don't like the Astros is how the MLB carried it out. You kind of get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Is
I mean, there was
how
footage of this too.
there was footage and everything, and the MLB is like, okay. Not that bad. We'll give you punishment, but not that bad of a punishment. And for real, I don't think any players got suspended.
You know what they should do? People like somebody who has like a like just as like a MLB memes account should make like a City of Connect jersey, but it should be like a trash barrel for the Astros, like a limited
Trash
edition
barrel.
trash barrel, like a gray, like those silver trash barrels. You just write
But they already
Houston
have
on it.
that. They already have that. The Space City or whatever. That's already the trash bin.
No. They actually have to make like a legit trash barrel and like
Oh my
like
god!
a
You want to
like
actually make a legit trash can?
no, like a jersey that looks like a trash barrel.
Damn.
And call it and just
Yeah.
write Astros on it.
Yes. No, you make it Astros, but the A is an asterisk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What are your thoughts on
What do
the Patriots scandals like Spygate and Deflategate?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, it's like almost. I love how it was. I think someone came up with a meme where it shows Tom Brady in his Super Bowl rings, and
Yep.
they just come up with every like
Like
this
the
happened during
figures
this,
that are
this
missing,
happened during this.
like Eli Manning, Nick Foles.
Yeah, the only ones is just like Eli Manning, Nick Foles happened. They saved us. They saved humanity. I think mainly none of those other things would have happened if was it the Tuck rule didn't happen.
Yeah, if Brady fumbled, then I think he would be back to. I think that should be a series we should do, like the what ifs of the NFL. I think if Brady fumbled the ball and the Oakland Raiders got it, I think
Back to the backup position for you, Brady.
backup position for him.
No.
So you
Because they're
think
paying
like
like Drew Bledsoe a lot of money to play.
So you think that if Brady like screwed off, he would just live in like if he like fumbled in that moment, do you think that he would not be as hated as he is? Or do you think that he would have been
I think
hated
he'll have a
years
much
later?
different career.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been like the career that you see today, man. It would have been different, possibly.
Yeah, but still, I mean, he pitched well. I mean, no, he played well. When he like during the 2007 season, right? And like also they won it the year later anyways in 04 and
I mean, that's the thing. That's what we're saying, though, is none of that would have happened if the whole thing with the Tuck rule. Yeah.
but I think he would have had the season later too if
Mm.
I think he still would have had the ability to play.
Oh, yeah. But possibly what they could have done is, depending on the contract, they could have traded Brady.
Yeah, they could have. And just said like, okay,
He got up, but
we'll
we need more picks. Depending on his contract and all that.
Yeah.
We'll give him to the 49ers. Then Brady will be like, damn, it's time to get up.
I can't even imagine if Brady was on the Niners.
Why do I have a weird feeling that will happen? And I'll just be like, oh God.
I think he's
He'll
just
be
gonna retire with the Bucks next season.
He's gonna
He'll be
retire
like-
and then he's gonna unretire again, and then he's gonna be like, all right,
I'll play
I'm gonna
1
play
year
for
with
the-
the Niners and then I'm leaving.
and I'm gonna go play with the Dolphins, and I'm leaving again.
I'm gonna play with the Dolphins. You know what the real challenge is for him though? He should play with the Jets.
Yep, and try again. If they can get him to the playoffs, he's automatic GOAT status.
Yep, he's automatically GOAT status if he can get the Jets a Super Bowl win.
I know, and then everyone who like hates him would be like, "This
He
guy
did
is
It's
it.
a,
like, damn. It's like, damn. All right.
He did that.
He did that. He made the Jets not trash anymore. And then he leaves, and the Jets are back to being trash.
No, Zach Wilson.
No, Zach Wilson. We thought you learned from Brady,
he was
but
his
you
mentor for the
didn't.
year."
Yeah, I think Boston, in terms of a sports town, would have been different then.
It would have.
Especially, they wouldn't have been so. Well,
Yinzer.
I mean, you had the Red
they
Sox
wouldn't
in
have been so
04.
peak Yinzer.
That's true, yeah.
They
But
wouldn't
going
have
back, yeah, go. My
They
bad.
wouldn't be like one of the was it this towns or cities in all sports that are considered somewhat insufferable or just annoying in general. I mean, they would be, but not as bad. If if Brady wasn't a thing, then they would have been a bit more tolerable.
That's true.
But yeah,
I think going off of Spygate, I mean, they had evidence on that. Deflategate, however,
oh god, I love how
this is a
Spygate was on the wasn't now on the Bengals.
No, that was on the Jets.
So they
Yeah,
did it
the
on the
Jets.
Jets. They did it on the Jets and the Bungles.
I think
Bruh.
it's the Jets. But I think the Deflategate thing is a whole. I just don't. I mean, that those two guys that did handle the balls, they got in trouble the most. I don't think they should have punished Brady though. I think that went too far.
We
Like,
we punished them, and look what happens.
I mean, yeah,
God
look what
damn.
happened. He got his redemption anyways. And honestly, I think it
Goodell,
was
what did you
good.
do? You should have punished them for longer.
And
No.
I think it actually helped out the
We
career
almost suffer.
of Brissett, and also it also helped the career of
Sorry.
Jimmy as well. It
With
gave them
Jimmy
both
Garoppolo.
like some time to actually play, and I think that helped them out because then Brissett went on to Indianapolis, and then Jimmy, of course, got sent out to
That
San
49ers, the
Francisco.
sexiest man in the NFL. The
So I think
Patriots
that
wish they had him.
honestly, they probably liked it.
The 49ers
Like,
wish they had the sexiest man in the NFL. All the ladies love Jimmy G.
Hmm.
I don't even know what we're going to do with them. I honestly don't know what we're going to do with Jimmy G. If we're even going to keep him, or we're going to just try and trade him, or just release him. That would be kind of funny though, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens if Tom Brady comes to the 49ers for a year. He's like, you know what? I lived here. This is my team. I got to get up for my team. And oh no, 99% chance of winning. The Red Sox.
Damn.
It all went downhill.
It all-
It went like the stock market.
It's like the Falcons.
Oh
They
god.
blew it.
It's going down like the stock market right now. Oh no. All right, Strom's in. He's not bad. 3.71 ERA, 28% K rate.
it's an interesting one. Whatever kid has his take on Deflategate. He said Deflategate was so sensationalized. They started beating the Colts in that game after the footballs were properly inflated. Oh yeah, they single-handedly defeated them, I think, after like the second quarter. They pummeled them. They put up like 46 points in that game. I mean, the Patriots had an amazing game. It just the Colts were just not that and it was also like a rainy night. I think it was a little warm out, if I'm not mistaken, the weather of that day too.
Oh
But yeah,
hell no.
the Patriots just, I mean, they were more dominant than them anyways. So I think that if they even played with deflated balls, who would have cared? But yeah, I think they
There he
did
goes,
that to hype
victory.
up the media and just get hysteria. And I mean, everyone already hated the Patriots, so it was like a bigger
Still
call
hate
to
the
hate them.
Patriots.
I mean, yeah, I think that anyone who's not from this. I mean, don't forget though, the Patriots were a
I don't hate
horrible
them.
franchise. They were horrible in the '90s up until when they
Yeah.
won.
Yep. episode Bill Parcells came.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah. That's the thing,
And it's,
though. It's like the Patriots as an organization, I think they've been like really, like they've been able to build themselves up into one of the best in the entire NFL and in sports. It's just the thing that makes it insufferable is the fans. Mainly the young fans
I mean,
of
dude,
we
you
don't know
get
what
that from
losing
a lot of.
is. And then it's like, do you remember anyone that existed before Brady? Who? It's
But
like,
I think we have there are some really annoying fan bases all across like the big sports. I mean, can we all agree that Dallas has some pretty obnoxious fans? The Cowboys.
Yep.
yeah, Dallas is
Yeah,
obnoxious, but at least they. Here's the thing: I'll put them against Patriots fans. They'll at least know when their team sucks and acknowledge it, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, it's over." Even if they go on the continuous rant every year of "It's our year," they'll then realize, "Oh shit, it's over."
I think though that they have a very annoying fan base.
Yeah, that's why
Um,
Stephen A. Smith enjoyed clowning on them when they lost to the Niners at home.
oh, that was hilarious. Remember
I
all those
watched that
crying
live.
fans? That was an
I watched
amazing.
it
That
live.
was an amazing game.
Yeah, and also
That
one of the weirdest endings to a game I've ever seen.
shows you
Matt
though that
Carpenter single-handedly keeping the Yankees in this game.
Matt Carpenter got up. He was
Yeah,
the
at least he
MVP.
got up. The rest of the team, no.
They didn't get up.
That's why Matt Carpenter is the greatest Yankee of all time.
Yep.
He's better than Roof. He's better than Mantle. He's better than freaking DiMaggio. He's better than Jeter.
He's better than Babe Ruth. He's better than Lou Gehrig. He's better than Mickey Mantle. He's better than Phil Rizzuto. He's better than Roger Maris. He's better than Mariano Rivera. He's better than Don Larson or whoever. Now just naming pictures too.
Better than Whitey Ford. He's better than freaking
Mariano Rivera.
Don Manningly. He's better than freaking Paul O'Neill. He's better than
Phil Rizzuto.
He's better than Thurman Munson.
CC Sabathia.
Thurman Munson.
Thurman Munson.
There you go. Why did you not swing at that? Man, we're going back into the Old Testament of the
Hey Don,
Yankees.
The old Yankee
Who's-
Testament.
who was your favorite Yankees player as a kid?
Oh, Jeter for.
Yeah, that's a good selection. I mean, it's a really like
Oh
for most
boy,
people,
that
it's like
ball's crushed.
Yeah, but it's still out because it's Fenway Park.
Oh, it looked gone to me from the
Verdugo,
start.
don't catch that. Nah, my predictions.
How'd you think of
bastard.
Jorge Posada?
Oh, I love Jorge.
You love Jorge?
Oh no, not Jared
Four.
Carabas. No.
Everyone loves the
Ah, no.
Hey Don, guess who was just on the TV? Jared Carabas.
Oh, jeez.
You
No, I'm
know,
gonna
they
punch
weren't going to play that if the Red Sox were losing, they weren't going to play that.
We did the whole prank on him. Remember that?
Yeah, we did the whole prank on him in the 110 grill in Saugus.
Yeah, that
You
was
did what?
hilarious. Pull the prank on him. This was the fall of 2020. We were at this restaurant and I noticed that somebody had a Barstool hoodie on, and I go, I saw, I was like, this guy looks familiar. I'm like, is that Jared Carabas to Don? And he's like, I don't know. And I went to the bathroom, like, I'm not too sure. And then Don like got up and looked, and he's like, it's him. And then I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, this is
that's-
what we're gonna
that's
do.
what really
We're gonna
entered my
screw
mind.
around with him. Like, I'm gonna have like an ear pod in my ear and say something and say like we got him, and then slam the door. And that's what we did. And he like looked back. It was like we were just goofing off, but like he looked scared. He looked genuinely scared when he was having his dinner. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. I don't know.
Well, what
Yeah,
like
I'm
telling people
no,
like
very
Jared
annoying.
Carabas is here?
We absolutely we have to put him in his place because I think Barstool's full of scumbags there.
Yeah,
So what is it?
Barstool's a
You
weird
pretty much
place.
just said like we got him, like Jared Carabas is here.
He said it
Yeah,
in
we
Russian.
got him. Yeah,
Oh,
I said in Russian, and he was so thrown off.
so how do you say in Russian?
I forgot how to say it, dude. I haven't
But it's
taken
Drugi.
a Russian. I haven't taken the Russian thing in a while, but I
Yo!
did remember what it was. Yeah, dude.
You
so, like, I
Strugi,
think
no.
20,
It's like,
2020, dude. I only speak English and Spanish. I can't say that in Russian.
doing Japanese, you'll be like, what the fuck?
What is it in Japanese?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'll have to look it up though. That'd be fun.
okay.
But the Russian one, I think, like if you have like a deep Russian voice, that'd be kind of funny.
We
You
have
should have
him.
gone video. You should have gone in video. That would have been kind of
And
funny.
that was like it was a quick in and out though, because he was like getting scared. And we got a American chat. Favorite
He was
Yankee
getting-
for me growing up might be Robbie Cano. Yeah, Robbie Cano was.
I like
class act.
Robinson.
Robinson. What about Curtis Granderson?
Yeah, I like the
He's a
Grandy
good
man.
player too. I like Grandy man. How about
That
Swish?
grand man himself.
We love
Nick
Swisher.
Swisher,
Nicky
a former
Swish.
Oakland Athletic. Fuck you for taking him. Shit.
We taking off.
We're taking all the Athletics
We're
players.
taking all the athletics. We took away.
Taking Johnny
freaking-
Damon too. Freaking.
We got Johnny Damon. We got freaking what's his name?
Oh, thank you. Who is this? This is Nestor Cortez.
Nestor.
He's
Nestor,
like, damn, this is pain right now.
We got Jason Giambi, who
Yeah,
was the bane of Mike Francesa's existence.
Look at that, another Oakland A's player, Jason
Bobby
Giambi.
Abreu. Bobby Abreu. Oh, you had
It's
Andy
so
Pettit.
painful.
I watched him pitch actually. He was pretty good.
It's so painful to hear all these names and just realize, damn, they used to be athletics players. They went to the E.
No.
I actually got
Maybe.
to see Derek Jeter play at the Oakland Coliseum his last series.
That's awesome.
I think was it because I was young. I think they gave me like a ball that they were using for practice.
That's cool.
I did try and get Derek Jeter's autograph though, and when I was trying to go down the sideline, this was before they had the nets. That they have at all the ballparks now.
Yep.
I was climbing over the old rickety kind of seats, and some guy just tramples over me. It's like rushing on over, and I almost fucking ate shit during it.
Damn.
And I just like was going back, and I was just like, damn, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I am not getting Cheater's autograph.
Everyone want that autograph.
Oh no, like everyone wanted Derek Jeter's autograph. I'm not kidding you. That was like the most amount of people I've ever seen trying to get one person's autograph.
And I just
think
got the ESPN series.
In terms of the most popular person I've gotten their autograph from, I don't know, should we count the ones where you also have to pay for them?
No.
Yeah, we can call those.
All right, Don's saying no.
No.
All right,
we
fine.
got
We'll go with the free ones.
the free ones.
All right, free ones. Christian Yelich.
Hey,
Damn.
that's bad.
That's a good one.
Christian Yelich was pretty cool. I got that at Oracle Park. Was it? I think some kid asked for his autograph, and then he just started going down the line, and he signed one of my baseball cards when he was like a Miami Dolphin, or not? Oh fuck, Miami Marlin.
That's
He was a
worth
Miami
it though,
Marlin.
because now he was the 2018 MVP for the NL.
I think I actually got it during 2018.
Like before you got traded.
No, when he was on the Brewers.
Oh, that's actually really. Oh, that's really cool.
I forget.
I thought
they were
this was
playing.
when he was on the Marlins.
No, that
No,
was
this was-
Stan won MVP.
Yeah. Now Stan hasn't gone up ever since.
Only one All-Star selection.
Only one All-Star
This
selection. That's
All-Star game.
it. This one. He got up this year because the Yankees said so, or else.
Or else they're gonna let go Aaron Judge.
Yeah. I could honestly look through my collection of like autographed baseball cards and just like cards in general.
All right, what was
Because
the one?
if I were to include like paid ones, then it'd be Ricky Henderson.
Wow.
No.
I think I got like 2 baseball cards signed by him. But it's like the cool thing is they don't charge much at the athletics games to meet Ricky, because compared to how much people normally charge for Henderson's or for Ricky's autograph, it's so much cheaper. And the money goes to a good cause. It goes to the Oakland Athletics Community Foundation.
That's nice.
I don't know, you guys have any like autographs you got for free that was like, hey, that's pretty legit, or like it can be paid for or
Yes.
not paid for?
Like, does that have to be baseball? Baseball?
No,
No.
it can be anything. I don't know.
All right, I have a John Cena, 2 John Cena
John Cena.
You have 2 John Cenas because I know someone who works with his father, and then I have a Clay Buckles hat.
Oh hell yeah!
I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. And I think a couple like Bruins players. I think that's about it though.
There you go. Hell yeah! What about you, Big Don?
I got Carmelo Anthony twice.
What the
Wow.
hell?
Yeah, the one time
Wow.
Knicks back-to-back years came to West Point for like their training camp or whatever the hell it's called. Their just practices before the season starts.
Okay.
And then Melo was giving out autographs to people. And then before that,
Okay,
Team
so-
USA came. The USA men's basketball team came over, so I got to see some of the players there, and they were giving out autographs as well. Steph Curry was one of them.
Oh hell yeah!
Dude, you got
God
Steph.
damn.
Dude, that's amazing.
And I talked to Coach K for like 5 seconds.
What's good,
That's
Coach
really
K?
cool.
What's good, Coach K?
What's good, kid?
I just
Alright, peace
remember
out.
I got
gotta head out.
Mark. I got this one golfer, Mark O'Mara, who used to golf.
Oh
got
wow,
his
that's a name I
card, too.
haven't heard in a long time. Marco Mera.
Yeah, I met him actually. He's a chill dude. I met him in 2017. He's a really cool guy. We were talking for a couple minutes. My dad was like, "Oh my god!" And my dad's a huge golfer, so he loved it.
Oh my god, it's this certain individual that hits balls.
Yeah,
I'm
I have
just
like
kidding.
the card though is kind of funny. It's like he's making like a grunting face, so he like just signed it on that. It's funny. Oh, but damn, the Wet African's got a good one. He says Paul Pierce is probably the most famous person I got an autograph from. He hosted a basketball camp. I got an autograph picture because I knew his career high points, and he gave it to me. That's really cool.
Oh damn, Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce is a really good one.
Who wouldn't want a Paul Pierce autograph?
I get the. Would you rather have a Paul Pierce or a Melo autograph?
I think I got. What was I just remember? I should also look at my collection because it's like a combination of like, what was it? Like you know how you have signed baseballs and then cards and all that
Yep.
and pictures. I think I have one. It's by Koji Urahara, but the reason why I love it so much, it's so special to me, is because he signed it in kanji.
Hmm.
So he
Not
signed
bad.
it in Japanese, and getting a Japanese player to sign it in kanji or just Japanese is one of the hardest things to do. Why do I say that? Well, because supposedly they don't like doing it.
Wait, you
Ah.
went on another Yankee I appreciated.
Huh?
Went on another Yankee. That was one of my faves.
There you
Ooh.
go.
Hideki Matsui.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, Hideki Matsui.
Hideki
know,
Matsui was a beast.
You know what's funny you mentioned that? I actually have a jersey signed by him here at this house right here. It's however, it's on the Athletics jersey when he played for them.
You should have said that.
And you're just like, nah, it's worthless now.
It's worthless now.
It's not Yankees, it's
Yellow
Athletics.
baseball
Ew,
card now.
get out of here. That's
Who
not.
cares about Hideki Matsui?
He didn't get up enough. But no, that one is sick. I think I tried to do something for college because if you guys ever had come to my, if you ever came to my dorm room my second semester of my freshman year, I started to try and do a trend where I would have like a signed jersey or something like that hanging up in my room. And because I think I got it off of pristineauction.com
Okay.
for cheap. I got like a Rick Barry signed jersey.
Jeez.
Damn.
And I was like, I just hung that up in my room. But then I was just like, nah.
I'm gonna be right back, boys.
All right.
Oh no.
Ace Man will
Boston
be
Yankees.
back in a couple minutes. I gotta go check with.
He's got to go check on the doggies.
You gotta check on what the dog doing.
What the dog doing?
What's the
What's that
dog
go-
doing though? For real though. We have Ryan Brasher here.
Yeah, actually, my dog is walking around. That's why I gotta go check on what she's up to.
The dog's walking. The dog's doing something.
Yeah, it's
Getting
ninth
nailed.
inning.
It's already the ninth inning.
It's be over.
And we've been talking a lot more than evaluating the game.
Yeah, because it's over.
It's all over. Unless
It's
the
all
Yankees
over.
come back somehow.
Deleting the stream.
We're deleting the stream. There's no quality content here.
It's just me being an insert.
Yes. How we were all, except for
There's one out.
DJ Aceman, he was correct, possibly in his guess. Oh God. Oh, hey, if I'm Aaron Boone, just challenge that right now. Just be like, nope.
Nope.
Yep.
Nah,
Why
he's
not
out.
challenge it? You have nothing else to. You got nothing to lose. Okay, he's out. That damn it.
He's just like, no, you're just gonna waste time at that point.
It'd be kind of funny if, like, was it the MLB looks it over and they just say he's safe, and everyone in Boston is just gonna flip shit.
No.
No! MLB, we must have more clicks, more revenue.
Controversy, clickbait.
Well, now then the
Whatever,
Yankees. Well,
kid,
then
he's
the Red
coming.
Sox will have to go to. Okay.
He went to actually. I remember now. I went to a book signing that Bill Russell had, and me.
Damn, you got Bill
Yeah.
Russell to sign for you? Holy shit, dude.
He's a book.
No, that's actually cool. That's what I have a lot of. I have a lot of signed books.
We got the Bill Russell book.
He's got the Bill Russell book. He's got one of the goats.
I saw the Barry McCockner tweets.
The Barry
That,
McCockner
I
autograph.
guess ESPN posted like Stephen A's top 5 players of all time, and Bill Russell was on it. He was like, nope.
And then Stephen A. Smith was like, yep.
I think he knows what Barry McCockner can do.
God damn. I wonder what kind of books I got like signed. I think I got one by Rob Gronkowski. And then another by like Julian Edelman. I actually like Edelman and Gronk though. Those guys are actually pretty chill.
Where the hell did you get that?
What?
The Boston Yinzer convention?
No, it's called Boston eBay. Boston
Boston
Yinzer eBay.
Boston Bay.
Excuse me. Or
No, they
Christmas
call it
present.
Back Bay. Back Bay.
This is a cool one. He said, "Whatever kid just came. I just came back, boys. But
Yeah, we read
whatever
this.
kid said, oh, you guys already read that.
Yeah, there was actually a cool one. He got Bill Russell to sign from.
That's really sick.
Dude, keep that one. Like, keep it someplace special. The Bill Russell one. I do have a poster I need to frame up that I got when I went to Wembley to see Tyson Fury fight. I think Tyson Fury signed that poster, so I need to find some place to hang it up.
Tyson Fury. That's amazing.
I know the poster's in beat up condition a little bit because I had to haul that
And
thing
game
all
over.
over. Game over.
The Yankees
Yankees
lose.
didn't get up in the end.
Yankees
Wow.
lose.
It's a big win.
The first base ump's like, yes, it's finally over.
Yankees lose.
Damn.
You ready for David Ortiz to just be like, Yankees lose. And then you just be like, that's not how you say it properly.
Not how you
It's the
say it.
Yankees. You say the Yankees lose, not the Yankees lose.
It was a big stretch. We got him. Dahlbeck. Wow, that's a big
Well, there
win,
you
though.
go. 11-6.
11-6.
Boston Yinzers, rejoice.
Get up.
You didn't lose the series, you only tied it, so I would say it's a dub.
It's a win.
It's a
Yep.
win.
Still
You
14
still didn't
back.
score enough points compared to the Yankees. You still didn't score enough runs, I mean, compared to the Yankees, but still.
You know what though? It's still a.
I
Still
still love
win.
how like some of the Boston kids are just trying to get autographs from the Yankees players while they're wearing their like David Ortiz jersey.
Hey, can you sign my jersey? That's a David Ortiz jersey.
That's a Trader's jersey. That ain't it, kid. You gotta get
Dude,
a
I would
better
bring-
jersey.
I'd bring my Yankees hat down there just to have someone sign it.
You should do what Zach Hampel does. He gets like a shirt or whatever.
Yep.
Like a Yankees jersey or something.
That
I'm actually
Yankees
pretty
jersey.
sure. I think that even Fenway vendors sell Yankees hats.
What?
What is wrong with them?
No,
Wait,
no.
what?
I'm not even lying because I saw one time at Fenway Park they were selling like the opposing team's crap.
What? So they'll sell like an A's hat if I go there?
Yeah, they could. They could actually sell
Are you
that. I mean,
serious?
okay,
Oh
so
my
the
god.
Nationals,
That's
dude,
dumb.
ready for this, dude? The Nationals were selling Yankees hats, Red Sox hats, Nationals hats, and Orioles hats.
Bruh.
Well, no.
That's pain.
Yeah, they were.
God damn it! I think we're gonna end the stream right here.
Oh
Yeah, we
no.
have to end it there. But hey, you know what, guys? Though, thanks for everyone for tuning in. Whatever kid, thank you for bringing on Yevons, as well as anyone else who checked in tonight. Thank you all again for tuning in. We're gonna be so we actually have the Peace and Chaos program. That's our like political sister um YouTube channel. So we do live streams on there usually. We had one last week. And we've also done some other live streams on there too. So if we're inactive, it seems that we're inactive on this channel. We're usually on the other channel. So you can go check us out on either of the channels, the Peace and Chaos program, the Peace and Chaos program. Thanks again. The Whatever Kid says good stream, guys. We
Yeah.
appreciate it, the Whatever Kid. And we'll also go, guys, go check out the Whatever Kid's YouTube channel. He does a lot of great stuff. He just released one today, Nonsense of the Week, on Jordan Peterson. Go check that out. And he also has recently done a diss track on Playmate Tessie, who's like a streamer who's very annoying. He has that, and he tagged AIJ Cole to bring it on. So go check out all his great stuff. He's got a lot of great content. Other than that, that's pretty much it for tonight's stream. You can
Keep 'em
always go
updated
watch it
on
on
the
playback.
interview and all that.
Yeah, maybe we'll have the interview ready. We don't know. Stay tuned though. And yeah, if you're new here, subscribe and hit that bell. It'll tell you guys whenever we post. Sometimes our streams for some whatever reason don't really notify you sometimes, which is weird. But we're trying to figure that out. But thank you all again. Um, this is DJ Aceman and Big Don and FKP from Any Given Monday Morning and signing off for tonight. See ya.
Zach Wilson.